For me, it still says waiting.
Hello.
Oh wait, it runs.
I'm seeing.
I think we're
I'm
live.
seeing-
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see the live stream. I'm looking at
At Twitter legal.
Twitter legal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my live stream. I wanted to show people that I got apparently the Pakistan government has decided to send Twitter after me to tell me that I am in violation of their laws, as if I give a fuck.
What did you do that violated their laws?
Yeah, why would I violate Pakistan law? I pretty much violate Pakistan law just by existing, really.
I think because I know, maybe you've mentioned Muhammad or something. I know you've debunked Islam.
Oh, I can show you what I did. I can show you what I did. Where was it? Now I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
While
Here we go.
atheism, he insulted the most revered Muhammad.
That's what I did. My beautiful picture of Muhammad.
Where?
You can't see it.
No, I can't.
Because you're in a hangout and I am looking at OBS.
I'm looking at it. I got it up on one of my other monitors. Wow, that's what else is that? His beard, or is he full of holes?
I'm honestly not sure. I clearly drew this in about 3 seconds with a mouse. I think that was probably meant to symbolize a very patchy beard. I think that maybe I was trying to imply that Muhammad can't grow a beard.
Well, he can't. Because he's dead. So
that's true. Well, if you want to get all fucking technical about it.
Hey, we got another 9 people in here now.
Oh, cool.
Hello,
everybody.
Garner, Late Saint 300, Destral, Hento, Blake, O'Hare. All right, I'm done reading everyone's names now.
Now we have to read the participants list.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone joining after that point. We are not going to read your names anymore.
Yeah. I don't think that was on the schedule. Reading everybody's names out.
Nah.
Only the first 5 people are named.
Why is Twitter sending me a notification telling me I'm in violation of Pakistan law? Like,
no, they got the legal request and they just forward the legal request, so you're aware of it.
They're not doing. At least they're not doing anything about it.
So basically, it's like a courtesy of Twitter to tell you to not go to Pakistan until that is resolved.
Oh, until that's resolved. Oh, damn! That really kills my summer vacation plans.
A summer in Pakistan. That sounds like a bad idea.
Winter vacation plans?
Yeah, where it's only down to like 70 degrees.
Come on.
Celsius.
The thing is that if Logic would be arrested in Pakistan, then the Pakistanis could bend to the ultimatum of them sending Trudeau over.
You think Prime Minister Trudeau would try to get you back if you were captured by Pakistan?
No, I don't think I'm worth it.
So I think the story would go as follows: like Canada's government would come like, okay, please release that person, or else we will send over Justin Trudeau with your traditional garb.
Somebody says, "Wait, can you go to jail for this?" Yeah, no.
Yes,
I cannot go to jail for this.
On blasphemy, they have the death penalty in Pakistan.
Exactly. I skip jail. I go straight to the public square to get beheaded.
I mean, I think they do firing squads for that.
Oh, well, that's kind of, in that case, I think I'll cancel my vacation, because firing squad's a pretty pussbag way to go, to be honest with you. I'm not into it.
What if it's firing squad by arrows?
Put the fucking elbow grease into it, dude. Behead me. Do it properly. What's wrong with you?
Maybe they'll let you keep your pantyhose on. Then they can carry the head away easily.
Oh man, that's true. Fuck's sake. I don't know. This is the most ridiculous shit. Pakistan's going all around Twitter looking for any instances of people drawing Muhammad and sending them these legal notices. I find that so...
They really need to find a better use for the resources, but I guess compared to what we're doing in America. I'm not really one to talk.
I'm sure Pakistan has nothing more important going on that their government's resources could be directed to. I'm sure Pakistan's just entirely pristine, other than people drawing Muhammad in Canada.
Do you think? I know Canada has a military. Do you think your military might outflanks or is a match for Pakistan's?
Well, we have about like 3 canoes and a beaver. So what is Pakistan's military?
There's some pickup trucks and a machine gun.
I think they won.
That's depressing. That's depressing.
Don't forget they also have cloudy weather.
Cloudy weather.
Occasionally. In Canada.
Yeah, in Canada.
No,
in Canada.
No, Pakistan.
Oh.
So American drones are usually killing people in Pakistan, but the thing is that when it is cloudy, those drones cannot fly.
Those are terrible drones then.
I mean, they have to hunt terrorists in Pakistan for some reason.
Yeah.
I once saw they have in their news shows, they even have like a special animation for the drones. Or for the drone killings.
Animation?
Yes, for the weekly drone killing, so you can see how many people were killed like last week.
My my dad's friend actually makes bombs that were used in the military during the Iraq War, and they actually sent. I don't know why they did this to him. They sent him pictures of the bombs being used, and you can see people blown up and their body parts flying everywhere. I'm serious. You can see like a guy, a corpse flying through the air, missing its arm and head. I don't know why they sent him that.
Okay.
I'm not one to judge, but that sounds pretty psychopathic.
I signed up for BitChute, and I was like, they have like the levels of content that you can see. Like normal is like 13 plus, and they have not safe for work, and then they have not safe for life. And of course, being me, I had to switch it to not safe for life, right? Because I'm like,
Really?
fuck it, show me everything you got, right? And you know,
Did you regret that
first thing I
decision?
fucking see is an image of the what were they, like Swedish or some sort of Scandinavian students being beheaded.
Ooh.
Like that's the thumbnail on the video, and I'm like,
Did you click
really
it?
didn't need to see that today. Like, I mean, it's not like I haven't seen that kind of stuff before, but I was just like,
I mean,
maybe
you
this
did it
not
to
safe for life
yourself.
thing has a reason to be. Maybe I should just go back to NSFW.
Mm.
And then
Wow.
Isa gets mad that Logic is browsing adult content on the site without telling her.
Adult content like beheadings. I don't think that bothers her.
Wait, so your Isa is from Eastern Europe. They are used to a bit higher degree of violence, apparently. If it wouldn't bother her to see beheadings.
Well, I'm not saying it wouldn't bother her to see beheadings. I'm saying it wouldn't bother her if I saw beheadings.
Yeah, but keeping in mind that you usually go to ESIT and like, hey, I found this video on YouTube. I don't think that would be a very good idea.
That's
Hey,
right.
ESIT, I found a beheading video in the internet. Oh God, no.
That's a good way to lose your YouTube channel.
When
Air Supply,
posting Air
literal
Supply.
video version, making love out of nothing at all. Close parenthesis.
I absolutely 100% willingly chose that, and it was not a random selection by Watch Together in any way.
Why is there a closed parenthesis there? There's no open parenthesis.
Holy shit, you're right. That
Ah.
is offensive.
Now,
That is painful.
now I see it. Now I cannot unsee it. Thank you.
Oh. That's the most offensive thing about this video. I don't care what the content is. This is the worst part.
If I click play on that, my channel is going to be deleted in 3 seconds. I bet Air Supply is harsh with their copyright.
Really?
So many people trying to pirate Air Supply, I bet.
I don't know what that means.
It's okay. Some people know what that means. No, Air Supply. Air Supply is a band. It's music. So if I play that, I'm gonna get. Like,
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I have no taste in music, so I had no idea what this was.
YouTube, we don't have problems with you showing gore unless you take copyrighted music to it.
Let me see here. Should I put a video so we have something to actually talk about?
Maybe, why not?
Now I have to figure out where
as long as they have even parentheses.
I have 2 monitors here, but I have like 10, 15 windows open, so I'm like very confused about where everything is.
I got 3 monitors and 6 windows open, so I'm a little better at that.
Yeah. All right, let me search. I'm doing what I said I was gonna do. I don't care how painful it is. Let me see. I gotta find the best bees.
Actually, they spelled literal wrong. Literal.
Literal.
There's supposed to be 2 T's.
I just had a cookie.
Literal. The Air Supply literal version, making love out of nothing at all.
Wait, what are you talking about? The literal spell, right?
It is?
Yeah.
I'm not the greatest speller.
Oh.
How do you spell literal?
Like that.
No, yeah.
Like that.
You're right.
What you mean is maybe litter, which is trash, which has 2 T's.
No.
Yeah, that'd be a very different sort of literal.
Yeah.
How do I even change
litter
this thing?
All the love.
Also, I don't want this capturing my cursor. How do I stop this?
You can. What are you using to capture your screen?
There we go. Done. There we go. No more cursor. Now nobody can see what I'm doing.
See your cursor.
There we go. All right. I don't know how to change this. Fuck. Where do I type in the...
I don't know what you're doing.
God damn it. Where do
I
I fucking
technically,
put in the...
since we all watch it through OBS, you could just simply open YouTube.
Thank you, Scott.
What? What's going on?
I'm looking at the chat.
You literally spell it literal. Yeah. Okay.
There must be quite a delay because they're just starting to respond to my flub.
Oh, wait a second. I found the thing.
Literal.
There we go. I can post that. Or fucking put that. I don't know. I just woke up, guys. Just give me a break for a second,
Really?
all right? Let me be a fucking idiot for a while.
Oh, I just remembered. But you were having difficulty getting some videos to render on Sony Vegas last week.
Oh fuck yeah!
I had the same errors when I would be rendering videos where the project media were on multiple physical drives. If I put everything on the C drive, then I wouldn't have any issues.
Well, that's not gonna happen. I take stuff from all over the place.
Okay.
I would rather use an editor that is functional because honestly, that happened 3 times in a row, and I spent I don't know how fucking long trying to get those videos to render, and it was just killing me. So I am definitely done with Vegas. All right, I think I need to give you guys a link to this actually. Let me see. There we go.
I mean, if you would stream the audio back at us through the Hangout, then we could watch it with you via the live stream. Oh wait, then the audio would be off.
Yeah, then you'd have like crazy lag. It'd probably be more entertaining. You'd probably have like.
And the other problem is that
which is fun.
The other problem is that I still don't see the chat messages you type in Hangouts.
I got the chat. I'm gonna split it up into 2 windows. Let me. I'm just gonna move the chat window to my other monitor here. So whenever I'm looking to my right, I'm reading the chat now.
Scott Gordon says, "Is this a test stream?" No, it's just an incompetent one. That's all. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's just Google Hangouts being Google Hangouts. So basically, the other 2 can see the chat while I sit there and I get no chat messages at all, and they can't see my chat messages in Hangout. Wait, I have an idea. I just reconnect and see if I then can see the chat.
Brainy describes this guy as the guy with the holy Tourette's.
Logic, can you post the
Yeah,
the
where
link
should I
again?
put this that you can actually see it?
First try it in the Hangouts chat.
Okay.
I got the video up on my main monitor. I can play it.
Yay! Now I can see the link.
Whoa! How did that play?
Whoa!
Why did that play?
Hangouts works!
He already looks angry.
Glory to God.
Glory to God.
Glory to God. Okay.
We have to make a meme out of that. Glory to God.
I should make a t-shirt. Let me turn this up.
Somebody might
What? Who is... Okay.
ask, why is it
Oh.
so important?
Is this actually
That's
audible to
playing for-
people?
Yeah. Sorry. Is that playing for all of us?
It should be if you're in the room.
I
Like,
can
is this-
I can hear it.
Somebody might
Oh.
ask, why is it
You must
so
have 3 words to
important?
welcome into heaven.
No,
You
you
must have
must have
three words.
3 to welcome into heaven.
Oh. To be dunk under the.
I feel like you
Water.
are ahead of me on this. You're like 2 seconds ahead in the video. Is it
It
paused for
says
you now?
17. It says, yeah.
Just
it says
read
17
what's on the
seconds
screen.
in. It says I'm 17 seconds in.
I don't know why they approved this channel for monetization. My channel. I don't know what they were thinking.
The audience says that the video is very quiet.
Okay, well, I'll try to fix that. It's... Let me see.
I turn up the volume as high as it goes. I don't know if.
Yeah, I know. This is... You know what I'll have to do is take all of our audio down, probably. But then the desktop audio will go down, and then this will still be quiet. I think Watch Together is just very, very quiet.
Maybe his video is just really quiet.
You can go into the Windows audio settings and make it louder compared to other stuff.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good plan. Let me do that.
Like right-click, open the volume mixer.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Except it's not
Especially if
showing
you have
now.
set in that communication software mute quiets other software by 80%, which is default in Windows.
You know what's pissing me off is that, like, okay, I'm running this in Edge because I wanted it to have nothing to do with like everything I have open in Chrome and Firefox, and so I can't adjust the volume of just Edge. I have to do like I can adjust
Yeah, but
Chrome,
the
I
thing
can
is,
adjust Firefox.
Google Hangouts is not optimized for Edge anyways. It's
No,
optimized
I'm
for
not
the
running
Internet
Hangouts
Explorer.
in it. I'm running Watch Together in it.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay, let me try this. How about now? Are we quieter now? Actually,
Hello,
me take this
everyone.
down.
Are we quiet? Are we lower?
Am I a quiet little boy now? Quiet as a church mouse? All right. How is this
Important to
compared to
believe.
that?
Let's focus on the first one. Why is it important to be
Is that good? Anyone?
We have to wait for the delay because of the delay.
You don't have to wait. Well, actually, yeah, they have to wait. That's true. We'll
Yeah.
wait for you. We'll wait for you to catch up, audience. You're helping us debug here.
Mm-hmm. All 20.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm wasting the
24.
time of 20 people at once right now. This feels fantastic.
21 people discounting us 3.
Scott Gordon, I forgot his full name, but Logic says it's the greatest name ever. It is Theophilus McPherson. And I think that is, in
Glory
fact,
to
the
God.
greatest name ever.
Better than Wimp from Belgium.
Too quiet, kind of. Yeah, oh yeah, Wimp from Belgium. Shit. Okay, I'll take that down even further.
You guys 70%. The B dude 30%.
Let me see. This is so
I must say,
finicky.
one of the greatest features of my new headset is that I can
Well,
adjust
micro-
the
micro-
audio levels of voice communication versus videos separately.
Well, bloganism. If everyone's quiet, then you just need to turn up your volume. We can't help you with that.
baptized? Baptism means to
maybe
be
this is better.
immersed under the water. And you don't get sprinkled or get
fuck is he
hosed
talking
down, but
about?
You gotta get
Okay,
Not sprinkle or hose down.
that was a weird place to pick it up. I have no idea what the context of that was.
To
Now
be
it should be
honest, I
better.
must say that whole video is comparably quiet.
Oh, so it's Theophilus's problem.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Damn it, Theophilus.
Okay.
Remember the 3 B's of audio volume.
Microphone boost, bass boost, and what was the third one?
Balance?
Correct.
Great. We got it.
What's this guy's obsession
People
with
say it's better
alphabet?
now. Ish.
Do you think he's trying to market it to kids, or is that why he's doing the alphabet?
Glory to God. No, he only does the B.
He only does B. He doesn't do A or anything else.
He just does B's. He just finds all the B words he can.
And it reminds me of the Wicker Man. Not the bees.
Not the bees! Not the bees! Ah, my eyes! Ah, ah, la, la, la.
I wonder if this makes things louder. If I just blast my own eardrums out. No, I don't think that actually makes a difference.
Also, you'd be deaf, so.
Hold on, let me. Test. That should be louder. Bass, bass, and bass.
Merge on the water in the name of Jesus Christ. That's number one. Number two, why is it you got to learn to be...
I love the swooshes.
He knows how to use it.
And the on-screen text. Born from heavenly experience.
Microblogganism.
Really
B is for butt, breast, and booty vagina.
Booty vagina.
Yeah.
Or bearded clam. Is that what you said?
Bearded clam, yeah. That's hard to say. I feel like I have some sort of speech impediment that makes it really hard for me to say bearded clam. It's an oddly specific impediment, but...
Like you can't say the T in planetarium.
Okay, now they can hear it. All right. Well, something I did.
That's my role in these live streams. I do all the obscure references to your past videos and other and 90s stuff.
Yeah, everyone but me can do that. Like I'm the only one who knows fuck all about my own videos.
Yes, I remember for like 3 or 4 times I told Logic about things he did in old videos, and then he referenced it in his next video and forgot it again. Like, remember when you did that back in your videos? Oh yes, and then the next video suddenly Satan shows up because he found that old mask again.
Microbloganism says, so who's in the hangout with Logic? Well, we got J.R. Chadwick and we got Sven. Everyone? And we got any other patrons who jump in later who will be completely blindsided because they probably won't realize this is live. So they will be surprised. But I think
me too.
What you two?
You think that's right? And I said I do as well.
Oh.
I'm agreeing with you.
I gotcha. I thought you meant you were blindsided, and I was like, what are you talking about? I was talking about going live for like 20 minutes before we did.
Even I'm not that slow.
All right. Well, that's good.
Logic, it's normal that you sometimes have to figure out how to go live.
What are you talking about? Hold on. Let me drink this fucking coffee. Izet brought me a coffee, and I haven't had one yet. Hold on.
So, Blake, if you're on the Logic's best friend tier, you get the link in the Patreon feed.
Yeah.
Drinking this coffee like really fast because I have to get my brain working. I am utterly non-functional right now.
I took an Adderall, so I'm good to go.
I'm making excuses. It's probably more that I'm just a complete idiot live. But we'll pretend that it's because of the coffee.
Let's
see, we got this. I got this.
See, yeah, if other people want to support you on but they don't want to use Patreon anymore, can they still get like the perks of being a Patreon supporter?
You know, it depends because, like, for example, the early access to videos and stuff is really hard to do for some of these things, right? Like, basically what I would have to do is like figure out their email from like their PayPal subscription or something, and then just send them an unsolicited email like, hey, what's up? Have a video that you never asked for. I don't know if I want to do that. That seems a little...
Yeah, you have to do it manually. Maybe you can make just a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is collection of personal data, and then he has to get our consent first because of the GDPR.
Well, I kind of feel that way. It's like I'm not sure I want to just be sending unsolicited emails. Like if I had to do it manually, that's not necessarily a problem. It'd be a little bit annoying, but I would probably do it. It's just, yeah. And even for sending out like links to this Hangout, right? Like how am I supposed to do that unless I, like you say, have some list? But I don't know. I really, it's a mess.
We need a good
it's
Patreon
honestly a
alternative.
mess. Like Patreon makes things so convenient.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's great that I have like this monthly recurring PayPal thing, and I have like this Paywall thing that can also do subscriptions and stuff. And they're working pretty well. But for one thing, they're not per video. So I hope people take that into account if they meant to pledge per video. Like, but then also I can't really do perks mostly. Like, it's really, really hard to do. So I don't know. I'm kind of in this phase of it where it's like Patreon's crashing down around my ears. and I'm just kind of,
people in the chat. Logic needs super chats. Come on.
And I'm and I'm just kind of trying to figure it out as I go. I'm like, okay, I have other ways to support. Don't know how they work really yet, but just do.
What is the requirement for super chats?
What is the requirement?
No, I mean I can do a super chat. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
It's just there. Baby Elzebub.
I told them that to join the Hangout, they have to be on the best friend tier, write a love letter to Easeth, which they have to sign as Logic. So about her, and then you have to babysit Baby Elzebub for four times, and then you are allowed to join the Hangout.
Assuming she doesn't devalue your soul.
I must say, when I had to babysit that little devil, I really had to be careful because she like stabbed my mattress with her horns.
That's why she wants to go to the slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah, she loves the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I like the slaughterhouse.
You know, that wasn't even a prompted response. Like nobody is gonna believe me.
Yeah,
but that was her first reaction. Was like, yeah, I love the slaughterhouse.
Kids are weird.
Oh yeah. You know, it's okay because she doesn't know what a slaughterhouse is, so, you know.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was all right to do. Sarah Lynn says, Logic does need super chat. Thank you very much for $2 super chat.
No, I think it's like, for you, it's like $1.40 because of the amount that YouTube takes.
Well, you don't need to, you know, piss on the parade there, buddy.
Sorry.
You know, that's fine.
Also, you don't get a super chat if someone says something inflammatory in the super chat. Then YouTube just takes the money and donates it. And
what was that?
That was what?
Something went boop. Maybe that was the super chat thing in delay.
Maybe.
I really don't know what I'm doing. Somebody help me. Can I get a producer? Yeah. Can somebody be my producer? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with streams.
Maybe you can just download the video and then play it for all of us, but just increase the volume.
Also, I've been swearing enough that this is definitely demonetized already. In terms of like any ads that come on afterwards.
You mean?
I probably should stop that, but whatever.
I remember when who was it? Alex Jones was banned, and there was like the stream talking about the ban, and then they got like directly community strike while they were streaming.
Who got the strike?
I don't know. Was it H383 or something? Some bigger channel.
I know. I mean, they handle it so badly. These service providers. It's no wonder that even smart people were actually siding with Alex Jones after he was banned. I mean, they just made themselves look as bad as possible in dealing with this.
Oh yeah.
He deserved to be banned, but they did it the worst possible way.
Is there any other way?
The thing is, like, I mean, it kind of looked like they all talked to each other to ban him, which like kind of feeds into his like conspiracy theory that like big tech is like after him. Like, oh, I got banned from Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and what else in at the same day? That must be a government conspiracy.
Government conspiracy. Well, at least the ISP conspiracy. I don't know. I mean,
those leftist corporate social media really are out for us. Break the conditioning.
Random stream topic. If God said, I give up, you be God, how would you make a universe? Well, the question is, would I make a universe? Like, why would I make a universe? That seems like an incredibly, I don't know, boring thing to make.
Yeah, there's nothing to do in universes these days.
Yeah.
Everything's online.
It's like saying if you had infinite power, what kind of video game would you make? And it's like, well, would I make one? Like, I'd probably just do something else at that point.
I'd create entire civilizations and then crush them under my boot.
To be fair, we all know we would. That's exactly what we would do. I talk a lot of shit about God's strategies here, but I mean, you've existed infinitely, you know, since an infinite distance back into time. Pretty sure that at some point you're going to be like, I kind of just want to make some people just to fuck with.
Yeah, that's why. Maybe that's why God has a rule where we're not supposed to masturbate. That's why he cares about that, because he can't find anything else to care about after all this time.
This was like the trillionth time he made his civilization, and he's like, what if this time I just made them really like sexually backed up? That'd be funny, right?
Yeah, that's the best explanation for that I've ever heard.
Like, what would happen if they did that? That'd probably really mess with their civilization.
Just bored.
Yeah, just boredom. Utter boredom. It sounds boring to be God. Like,
yeah,
every description of him, it sounds like it would just be incredibly boring.
Do you like Aaron Ra's comparison to Anthony Fremont?
I don't know it. Is this from his thing with Kent Hovind?
No, this is from a while ago.
Okay.
Did you ever watch the old Twilight Zone?
No, actually.
Well, there was one of the most famous episodes is one where this kid, he basically has the powers of a god. He can torture people. He can banish them to the mysterious cornfield. He can read their minds. So this community is trapped with him, and they have to constantly praise him no matter what he does, and constantly force themselves to think good thoughts and the compliment everything he does, no matter how horrible it is. Like some woman had to see her husband turn into a jack-in-the-box and then gotten rid of, and she still had to praise him for what a good thing that was for him to do.
Didn't they do that on The Simpsons? I think they did like a Simpsons version of that.
Yeah, they parodied it on one of the old Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Yeah, that is horror. That's honestly one of the more horrific scenarios I can think of.
I must say, thinking about being an omniscient god is like probably the worst thing ever, because first you're bored because there's nothing going on and you create something, but you already know what happens. So it's basically you aren't allowed to read a book without reading the plot synopsis first on Wikipedia.
Yeah, full spoilers.
Or you have to play a video game with all the game codes.
That character dies at the end due to a betrayal that was hinted but not really revealed until the last 3 pages. Fuck this shit. And then you are forced to read that book, and then you're like, okay, I wonder when this betrayal will form. Oh, there is the betrayal. How surprising.
But you'd have to pretend that you're wondering when it will be as well, because you'd be like, in 3 pages, the betrayal will happen. I wonder when the betrayal will happen. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
3 pages, just like I said.
I think
you don't even have the option to shoot yourself. You don't even have the option to like escape the boredom. You would go insane.
You know what? I think I forgot to turn the heater on when I got back, and that's why it feels like it's dropping below 50 degrees in here.
50 degrees? Are you like slow cooking something?
He's American. It's an American 50 degrees.
Wait, what is it? 50
Fahrenheit.
American degrees.
American degree. 50 Fahrenheit.
No, I want to check if what the fuck Google can't convert that.
It's 51 degrees in here, and I'm wearing shorts.
You can put in 50 American degrees in Celsius, and it will tell you that. Wait, it does it the wrong way around. God damn it.
I know. I used to live in a country that that used the metric system. So and since I was already a science major, I already understood it. So I got pretty good at giving rough conversions. It was helpful for some of my other American colleagues who didn't know the metric system. And I told you, even some of my British colleagues had no idea how to read the metric system.
That's kind of funny.
It surprised me.
I have that problem. Like, we're technically sort of kind of technically fully metric here in Canada.
Yeah, how do you not know it then? I mean,
like,
don't you have
the problem is that everything is like weirdly half and half, especially for my generation, because it's like heights are feet and inches, distances are kilometers, weight is pounds, except if you're weighing like groceries, except if you're weighing certain kinds of groceries and stuff that's like prepackaged, and drinks are in both ounces and liters, and it's just a mess. It's really a mess. I get so confused. Like, if someone says, oh, I'm like 180 centimeters tall, I'm like, I have no idea what that means.
That's a fair amount taller than I am.
Well,
how tall are you?
I think I'm 195 if you go with that. I'm 6'5". 6'5".
Wow, you're exactly 1 foot taller than me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like 1 foot taller than Izet as well, or maybe like 11 inches, and that's why it looks so funny when I put her in my suit there. It looked like a fucking circus tent on her. It was hilarious.
Like a deflating balloon.
Yeah. I really loved that. I want to do that again, honestly. That was
my girlfriend is only 4'8".
So what was the reason that you put Izet in front of the camera?
Because I had like a bit of a cold, so it was kind of like, gross. I don't like going in the mask when I have that, but sometimes I have to because I have to get shit done. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to. You do it. But it worked out well because Emmanuel was in that video talking about, like, we don't know who's behind the mask. We don't know who's saying these opinions. And then it's a totally different person. Sophane from Poisoning the Well, they did like the Logic versus Armored Skeptic rap. And they had like the most badass Logic costume ever. It looked 10 times better than mine has ever looked.
Yeah, with like the gloves with the spikes on it.
Did they have spikes on that? Well, anyway, they had like a great Logic costume. And I tried to get him to do it, but he didn't answer my DMs. And I was a little bit sad. It's fine. I'm sure he was just busy or whatever, or not checking his DMs. So Fane, you fucking. But it would have been so funny to have the
comment on that video saying Logic is gender fluid. Someone thought it was true. Someone replied to me thinking that it was serious.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then what? What did they have to say about that?
Nothing. They just expressed their surprise about that.
they thought that literally I just suddenly conjured a pair of boobs and shrunk by a foot. Is that the idea here?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell the height difference because it's just
but it's not hard to tell the size difference because like my arms do not my hands are not fully covered by the arms of my suit normally. The suit actually has the correct arm length usually.
Yeah, she didn't look like a child.
Yeah, it looks like a little kid went in my suit. Yeah.
It is pretty easy to tell Izet and Logic apart. One has boobs, the other has man boobs.
Exactly.
And I really hope to hammer in that this stream will be demonetized within microseconds after finishing the stream.
The suit looks really big on Izet, but it looks really small on me because I'm getting a little bit too big for it.
Oh dear.
I have trouble doing up the button now. I have to really stop eating so fucking much.
Maybe you should get a gym membership.
Technically, maybe I should.
I started going to the gym again recently. Now that I finished my certifications, I've been losing a weight at a rate of about 1 pound per week.
Wow. Yeah, you look like you're actually in shape. I haven't looked like that since I was like 20.
I'm like 2 years older than you. So
Don't worry. I talked to Iseth that she should make less food for you.
Yeah. Whatever. I like my food.
Yeah.
Whatever. As you know, as far as I'm concerned, as long as I don't actually burst out of the suit, I'm okay. I don't want to buy another one because then I'm just enabling myself.
Yeah.
I want to stay at least like at most this big or smaller.
Cheese is very tasty, so it does.
It is. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's the best thing.
I'm making one of the things I'm making for my girlfriend on Christmas Eve are Italian meatball sandwiches. But what I'm doing with the meatballs is I'm actually going to take these little balls of mozzarella fresca, and I'm going to wrap the meatballs around them so they have cheese in the center.
Wow. Oh, you're making me hungry.
Well, if you're ever in the DC area, let me know. I'll make you dinner.
All right. Cheese-filled meatballs. That sounds fantastic. All right.
Have you ever been to America?
Have I ever been? I've been to Disneyland twice when I was a kid, and then I've been to Las Vegas twice as an adult. That's it.
All right.
Isn't
Yeah.
That's all my
isn't
experience.
Logic
What?
technically living in America?
No, he's living in
It's-
Canada because he's Canadian.
Yeah, but it's on the American continent.
Okay, he's living in North America, not America.
Yeah, but
America.
USA is also in North America.
Yes, but in English etymology, America refers to the country of the United States of America, not the continent of North America.
Yeah, it's much easier to say than the United States of. Have you ever been to the United States of America?
Yeah.
Yes, and I would know what you meant if you just said America. So
It confuses it confused my students in China because they would call it the USA, but then they mistakenly would add the to other countries. Like I went to the China.
Oh.
I went to the England. I went to the Singapore.
Yeah, I could see how that would be confusing, I guess.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their English isn't high enough where you can explain why they're using the articles only for the USA.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for us because we're talking about a group of states, the states. What states are we talking about? The United States.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, normally I just say the States. Yeah.
By the way, should we continue the video? Glory to God.
Yeah.
We probably should. I don't even know what he said
We're
so
starting
far.
we're starting to lose watchers. Let's restart it.
Nothing special apart from
I want to start from not
not.
sprinkle or hose down. To be dunk under the semen. Okay, let's see. Let's start from that. To be dunk under the semen.
Important
That's what that emoji is, right?
to be baptized. Baptism
Semen's
means
blue.
to be immersed under
Blue
the water.
Smurf semen.
It's just the lighting. Jesus.
You just
What's
don't
with the
get
filter?
sprinkled.
I don't know.
Nobody ever got hurt by sepia.
Or get hosed down, but you gotta get immersed under water in the name of Jesus Christ. That's number one.
Oh, so you can't be baptized with a hose. That's what he means.
You have to be completely dunked, like do a cannonball into the baptismal fountain.
Is there no size of hose that will be sufficient? Like a fire hose? Does that not count as being completely submerged? Or
Yeah, you blast your clothes off with a fire hose full of holy water. I mean, it's got to count for something.
What if you use a sprinkler system?
Then you
well,
have
he
the
said
holy
not
wine.
sprinkle. He said not sprinkle.
Two, why is it you got to learn to be
Oh, the second
born
B.
again?
What was the
Born
first
again
B?
is a
Baptism.
transformation
Yeah.
to be, glory to God, to be changed,
Glory to God.
be changed according to heaven and believe. You must believe, my friend. Believe is having faith in something. Say faith in someone, and the someone.
Believe in a person? How does... Wait, this is the B's of getting to heaven.
Yes.
So what is believing in a person? You have to have faith in something. You have to have faith in someone.
It's a
Believe
specific
in a person.
person. The person is Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but that's one specific person. He says believe in a person. It says it right there on the screen.
Yeah, and then it follows that with the person is Jesus Christ. It's just oddly phrased.
Everything.
Believe in a person.
Everything
But
is
not
oddly
just any
phrased in this
person. That person you need to believe in is Jesus
Why
Christ.
do you expect Oxford level of English grammar from a person that adds glory to God to every sentence?
Glory to God.
Glory to God. Is that ever going to get old? I feel like that's already getting old. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I like it. I really
I
like
have the
it.
feeling that will be the channel meme for the future.
Yeah, I mean, once
At some point you will
free,
sit
Josh
there and
Beerstein, this guy.
at the end of every sentence, you will be like, glory to Satan.
Yeah, Padre will
Let's
start
you
saying
wrong,
glory to
I
God.
love
to Satan.
Why do so many
Hey,
like
glory to
film
God.
on their phone in vertical mode?
Yeah, this is like vertical, but then turn into a square.
Yeah, maybe he zoomed it in when he was editing it.
Maybe, wait, what else is, wait,
does
it's
make
a
his nose
square,
look
it's
kind
an Instagram mode, like Instagram I think has square photos, so a lot of cameras support that you make like square images. Maybe his camera also supports square recordings, because that really looks like an Instagram filter to me.
You know what? I can think of something even more impressive than a square, and that's a rectangle. Like a sideways rectangle? What if we tried that? That's a revolutionary idea, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's no good having the vertical rectangle. So, like, he's gone halfway to the square. But imagine if those black bars were actually filled in with something. That would be spectacular.
Jesus
we might be able to
adhere,
see someone walk next to his car.
Jesus doesn't adhere to our human constraints.
What do you think if Jesus Christ came back, would he film in vertical mode?
No, it would only film in square, because everything else is done by humans.
Oh,
One.
No, he will
Jesus.
film in a triangle. We'll have triangular video.
that's awful. That makes me cringe just thinking about that.
Triangular video.
Well, is it an upside down triangle? At least. So you don't have like so your head isn't cut off like this.
The person is Jesus Christ. I think he means a person is Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Someone is God, but the God got a name, and his name is Jesus, because the Bible say whatever you...
There is a sign in a restaurant near my apartment, a Chinese restaurant, and they're trying to proselytize with it, but they spelled Jesus wrong. They switched the E and the U around, so it says Jesus Christ.
What is it? A billboard or just a sign? Like
It's a sign with it's a little bin with some pamphlets, and it has a sign made with a label maker, basically.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I was picturing. I was picturing like a billboard outside your window, like Jesus Christ.
Can you bring a photo of that for the next hangout, please?
I think I still have a photo of it on my phone.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how I can show it. I don't know how I can show it to everyone on the live stream, but
you can send it to Logic.
Hold it up in front of the camera if you want. Wait, there is no camera on there because we're not showing it.
Only the two of you could see it.
Yeah.
If you share the link in the sidebar, then Logic can open it on his computer.
That's true.
The chat can see it.
This seems like a excessively long process. We don't
Otherwise, Logic could just pull a Kent Hovind and just hold his phone into the camera.
Kent Hovind, man, what a piece of work, that guy.
Didn't he get divorced again?
Yeah, he's been divorced twice since he's gotten out of prison. That's impressive.
What happened to his anti-vaxxer wife? Why didn't she want him anymore?
I don't know. Maybe she died from not having vaccinations.
I don't think so. I think she's still kicking around, fucking promoting not being vaccinated. Maybe
she didn't like living in a trailer in the middle of nowhere. Like, look at the Dinosaur Adventure Park on Google Maps. It doesn't really look like a very entertaining prospect to go there.
Let me see if I can find the trailer for that. How about we do that? Let me see if I can find this.
I found the picture. I'm not sure what to do with it though.
Upload it to Imager and send the link to Logic.
It says Jesus is the Christ. used Imager in years.
I think I would just go there and ask if that is like the drink speciality for the evening.
Wow. Good lord. Do I have to sign it? Oh, wait.
I searched for Dinosaur Adventureland trailer, and all I'm finding is like Dinosaur Hunter Adventure gameplay trailer.
I'll go to the website of the Dinosaur Adventureland. They link to the YouTube videos there.
I'm just gonna post it on
They have
Twitter.
a website.
Yes. drdino.com or something.
Yeah.
Dinosaur
like
Adventureland. Okay. Let's see. Opening day teaser. Was that the one? What was the one where it showed like the half sunken boat in the lake?
That was the one where you have Google Maps open. Or another one.
I just posted it here. I'm sending I'm putting a link to the image. Oop, that's just a link to Twitter. That's not going to do it, is it? I posted it on Twitter. I'm trying to get a link to my post.
By the way, Logic, was it via you that I've... Oh, wait. I found some fan fiction for you, Logic.
Fan fiction?
Logic fan fiction?
Is it about me?
No.
Oh.
No, it's even better. It is.
You got my hopes up.
I wanted some vaguely disturbing fan fiction about like my audience dragging me into a tent and raping me.
Oh God!
People were.
Well,
I still remember that years ago. People were talking about that in my comments. They were like compiling like a fan fiction build of comments about how they would rape me in a tent. And for some reason, I still remember that very fondly.
I linked it in both chats.
I'm glad I never made it big on YouTube. I posted a link in the Watch Together chat.
Oh. Twitter.com. Okay. Let me see.
If you want to see what the Juices is the Christ.
Open in new tab. Let's see. Do you believe in Juices? Juices is the Christ. Yeah, nice. Well, yeah. You've proven that you actually saw it. This is not a lie.
Yep.
Somebody's not very good with the label maker. I think that's the problem.
Probably not. I actually pointed it out to him. It made my girlfriend annoyed with me for doing that.
You pointed it out to them? What do you mean?
I showed them that Jesus was spelled wrong.
Aw, you should have just let it be.
Well,
then it would have lasted forever.
I'll go back and see if they changed it.
Then they probably changed it to Jesus is the Christ with no H.
Jesus is the Christ.
Yeah. Let me see.
Do in deed or in word, do all in the name of Jesus. So the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run therein, and I say, the Bible says there's no name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
Nope.
So you must be born again, you must be baptized, and you must
what the fuck those shushes all the time.
I don't know what he thinks it's accomplishing.
Like it's like someone who started using PowerPoint slide transitions for the first time and now puts like a transition on like every little change, and then at some point it just becomes annoying.
Every single letter fly in.
Yes.
Worst transition ever.
Back to middle school, they think having as many transitions as possible is the best way to get an A.
It makes it look professional. Makes it look like you put effort in. Look, I animated every single one of these letters flying in, personally, by hand.
And I have to click for every letter to appear.
Can you do that? Can you make it do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. It's just a shitload of work to set it up.
Ah.
Well, it's not because that hard.
But you still have to make one animation per character.
Oh, right. So you can, but
So you basically have slides with have like 300 transitions in it.
And then you just link. Well, you could.
I think you could do it via scripting.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
This is very productive. Figuring out how to make every letter require a click. All right.
Reminds me of the PowerPoint projects that we had to do in my senior year of high school. Every group's with the same thing. Every slide was a title, a picture, a big paragraph of text, and then a group member would stand there reading off the paragraph of text. It was so boring. Hey,
Oh, yeah. When people don't know how to like do a presentation and they think they just literally have to read what's on the screen. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
your
the
wife's
funniest.
in the chat.
Jesus's? Jesse? Hi, Izet.
Hi, Izet.
Izet, come join us in the hangout. I heard you managed to get past the Logic's best friend tier, so you are allowed in here, I heard.
Yeah, she's my very best friend.
Logic's
So very
owner.
best that I married her. She pledged $500 on Patreon, and so I married her.
I thought she was the first woman which didn't run away screaming.
Did you meet her before or after you started making YouTube videos?
I met her through making YouTube videos because we were both making YouTube videos.
Oh, wow.
But that was quite a while ago. That was like 2013 we started talking. So that was like shortly after, maybe a year after I started, after we both started making videos.
I think the first contact between you two was after the douchebag versus Deutschbag video that you made.
Yeah.
Where she pointed out all the flaws in the translations that you had.
No, she pointed out, she explained a confusion, that's all. It wasn't
the only person I've ever met on YouTube and then met in real life was Thunderfoot.
Oh, yeah.
And in 2012, during when he was doing a cross-country trip, he actually stopped over at my house and joined my girlfriend and a couple of my friends for dinner.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met like Paula Gia and Shannon Q. We've met up with a couple times. R and Raw we met up with once, and yeah, like it's cool to meet people from YouTube. It kind of makes them into real people.
I would have been able to meet Blair White. She actually came to my area yesterday, but unfortunately I had to work.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll meet some of them another time.
Yeah. I mean, maybe sometimes PewDiePie will come over where you live and you can meet the YouTube's Antichrist in person.
And I don't know. Honestly, some of them I'm not sure I'd want to meet them in real life. They're probably a lot less funny or pleasant to be around than their videos are to watch.
You're talking about me, aren't you?
Spend alone time with Logan or something.
No. Well, yes.
Yeah, no, I know you are. Come on, let's not
actually.
Pretend.
I like what I wasn't sure about Armored Skeptic, but after something he did recently, I know that I'll still watch his videos, but I'll never support him on Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did he do this time?
Well, I know this is going to shock you.
I'm not getting involved in this discussion at all.
All right. It was more drama on Twitter drama from Jake from the Bible Reloaded.
Okay.
He apparently Armored Skeptic had a soft blocked him, which if you're not familiar with, it's to stop someone from following you without making it look like you're doing anything by blocking them and then unblocking them so they don't notice anything happened.
Right.
Well, he was talking about that had happened, and then Armored Skeptic replied. He said, "You're not blocked, you liar." He never said he was blocked. He said he had been soft blocked and was and to force unfollowed, and he knows that. So he's not lying, but because that's a true statement. But he's being intentionally dishonest.
Okay.
Yeah, but what if Twitter has the same problem as YouTube and silently unfollows you?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that. And also, apparently, Shoe and Head did the same thing to him.
Okay, on with the video.
Because he that believeth not shall be that believeth, and
what the fuck was that cut?
I don't know.
Shall be saved. So you must do those three things. You must be baptized in the water.
I mean, I don't want to make fun of him if this is just a dialect difference or something, but he really does not pluralize a lot of words. Like, you have to do these three things. Is that a thing that, like...
I think my brain's been adding the S automatically because I haven't noticed it.
I mean, it could just be like a manner of speaking. So I don't want to like, it's just
I
weird.
haven't heard it. I haven't
Wonderful
heard of
name of
that.
Jesus. Glory to God. That's number one. And you must be born again. And number three, you
He
must
said born again like 3 times
believe.
now.
You must believe the gospel. Because Jesus Christ said, if you
Glory to
believe
God.
not that I am He, you're going to die in your sin. So I'm telling you, you must be baptized in the wonderful name of Jesus Christ. And you must be.
How many
That's
times is
4
he going to
times
tell
now.
us? I think we
One
got
times you
it.
have to be born again. Do we have to be born? So we have to be born 5 times in one life. That's difficult. Sounds
Look,
very
Logic,
difficult.
he has to fill up a whole 3 minutes with just 3 words. So
Yeah.
Not in 3 minutes.
bear
Not
with
in-
him
not
that he
in
has to
2
repeat it
3/4 minutes.
himself.
All right, let me paste that one, and then we'll go there. There we go.
These are bees are fairy tales and marriage part 2.
Wait, can we
these-
pause and
men,
guess
these
which
4
bees that
bees
they
are-
are?
Okay,
Men,
So-
all right.
these 4
Booty.
bees are-
You're not going to get any booty while you're married.
Booty, blowjob, beatings, and
Wait,
beaver.
beatings? Beatings are very common in a marriage.
Oh God! What country? Francesca King.
Don't question my sexual taste. Thank you, Francesca, very much. $5 super
so
chat.
Logic,
Yay!
what are
Your
you
content is
for?
appreciated.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
shit! Nighthawk, $50. Swoosh!
Now,
Wait,
Logic,
so many
can I
smashes.
food this
Winner.
night?
Yeah, Nighthawk clearly wins the super chats. Thank you, Nighthawk.
Now Logic can send Issei to buy food.
He's
don't
just
have
he's
to
buying
starve.
groceries for the week.
So Logic, what is your guess what the 4 bees are?
Hold on, I have to mute for 1 second. You take your guess first, and then I will join in. Or, yeah, somebody take their guess. Just a second.
All right. Gosh, now I'm on the spot. I can't think of any. What did you say? Hey, you go first, Sven.
Okay, hi, I'm back.
I mean, I
He said
already
wanted to
said
whisper
that.
something to me.
Say 'em
that
again.
Didn't matter.
Beatings, blowjob, booty, and beaver.
But booty is beaver. That's according to Theophilus McPherson. Those are identical things.
I don't know. How about
I don't know if he has seen a naked woman before.
Butt
so
sex?
Isn't that sodomy
Burn-
technically?
Oh God. Yeah.
Bisotomy? Also, is this guy's video just audioless for the first like 10 seconds? Because I feel like we play. Yeah. Like I'm playing it right
What is
now
this?
and nothing's coming through.
I mean, you have
Beneath?
this weird image which looks like he made a photo of a
Oh, there's
bottle
boobs.
with
There's
his
boobs.
face on it.
So boobs are one
Yay!
of those.
It's cleavage.
Yep.
Boobs, bottles, burns, and
Happy to destroy says bunghole. Yeah.
bunghole.
So okay, we all have
That's
had the
definitely
boobs,
it.
so 1 point for each of us.
Hey, bunghole is just the hole in the side of a wine barrel. Get your head out of the gutters.
Oh, okay. So you're saying
serious, that's
basically you're not going to drink a lot while you're married? Is that the idea?
Or at least not drink directly out of a barrel.
But it,
Well, there goes my entire lifestyle. Goddamn.
dum, dum, dum.
You have weird units of measurement when you buy food. You buy barrels of wine. You buy vats of jam.
By the way, I recently saw the ultimate argument why the Bible condones being gay. Because the Bible only forbids expressly to lay with another man like you would with another woman.
So they're
So
all about lesbians.
as long as it's not female to male transgender, it's okay.
Oh, so basically as long as it's in the butt, it's fine?
Yes.
What about lesbians? Does the Bible care about lesbians?
No, it just says a man may not lie with another man like he would with a woman. So as long as there's no vagina involved in that other dude, it's okay.
So it can be a man and a trans man.
Depends if the trans man has a vagina.
They usually do.
If yes, then it's bad. Then it's haram. If it's not, then it's okay.
Good to know.
I really want to see if there's any audio in this video, because we're already 14 seconds in and nothing has happened.
If we managed more than
Never
2 seconds at once.
marry for these 4 Bs. Never marry for these men. Never marry for these 4 Bs.
Okay, so this is different than I expected, because I thought it was once you're married, these Bs won't happen. They're a fairy tale in the marriage, but he's saying never marry for these 4 Bs. So it's probably the same thing: butt, breast, booty, and I don't know, something.
So you can't marry someone that has these. Does that mean you only can marry like a prepubescent girl? Is that what he's getting at? Because I don't think I like this guy anymore.
Yeah, don't make these your priority for deciding who to marry, I think is the point, which sounds exactly like his butt, breast, and booty video. It's, you know...
this guy is so redundant. I mean, he says the same thing over and over again. It's not too surprising that he's going to basically make the same video over and over again.
Yeah.
Glory to God.
He can't think of that many Bs, really.
Yeah, this video is only 3 minutes long, and if you cut out all the repetitive sentences, it probably would be less than 30 seconds.
You know, I thought he had like 59 Bs, but maybe his complete list is more like 7. Let's see.
These 4 Bs.
The beauty.
Ah, the beauty. The beauty, the butt.
Ha!
Butt.
The butt.
Breast.
Yay, breast.
The butt.
The booty.
Oh, yeah.
2 or 4.
I called it. I win.
Never marry for the beauty, because the Bible say beauty is vain. But a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised.
But in his butt, breast, and booty video, he said that you have to pay attention to the beauty. He said don't just pay attention to the butt, breast, and booty, also pay attention to the beauty, the body, and the brain.
Yeah.
And now he's saying don't pay attention to the beauty.
I have the feeling you should switch to another letter for like a video or so.
Maybe try K. Or maybe really challenge himself by throwing in like a letter that isn't used very often, like J or X.
Oh, X would be interesting. Number 1, the triple X. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything else really.
I don't know. Maybe he can make X-ray somehow against God.
Never marry for the breast, because the breast might have cancer. The breast might be flat. And
what? Okay. The breast might have cancer and the breast might be flat.
Yeah, but I heard that even flat breasts can get cancer.
Oh yeah!
Wow, really? I had no idea.
But I heard that breasts of men usually don't have cancer because apparently breast cancer is extremely rare in the men. So basically, he says marry men.
Yeah. Breast. Yeah. No, you can't go wrong if you. That seems. I think that follows his rules there. So maybe this guy's more forward thinking than we thought. Maybe he's a progressive Christian. Glory to God.
This is killing me.
No, it would be progressive Christian.
Fucking weirdo. This is insane. Okay.
never marry for the butt, because the butt might be fake.
The butt might be fake.
Well, then check the butt first for authenticity, and then marry.
Wait,
see,
yeah, Christian, he's allowed to touch the package before he marries it.
Oh, yeah,
So
you
for
can't
all he
check.
knows,
You can't.
could wear push-up bras until marriage, and then it's like, oh, there's nothing.
When you're buying fruit, you squeeze it first, right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
But it is not Christian. You cannot touch the package before marriage.
All right, you have to. Yeah, you can't do anything before marriage. So so your honeymoon is going to be a complete surprise. Her breasts are just riddled with cancer, and her ass is like 90% silicone. That'd be yeah.
I have to figure out how to send this to Ezet because she wants to come in. How do I do this? Because I'm not on my normal account, so I have to figure out like.
Which one? The Hangout one?
Let me see here.
Just copy the Hangout link and send it to her.
Yeah, the problem is like I don't have everything open because I'm on like a different Windows account and I'm not logged in everywhere. And
Wait, where is she physically?
Are you saying I should just write it down on a piece of paper like a troglodyte?
No, I meant just bring her in and like give her a second pair of headphones.
Logic
That's
probably
true.
still has a chain in the kitchen, like the forward-thinking person he is.
Okay, I'm just genuinely gonna. I'm just seriously
Why-
gonna like write this out to her, like
Why don't you?
manually.
Why don't you just forward her the link that you shared on Patreon?
Yeah.
Forward it to what though? I'm not.
Did you have?
I don't know, her email, her WhatsApp, or whatever you use in Canada.
Send this to her in a Twitter DM.
I'm not even logged in on Twitter over here. Hold on.
Via YouTube DM.
YouTube DM. Ha! As if that's a functional system. EFC. I'm seriously just typing this shit out on my phone. I'm going full Kent Hovind on it. Just let me do my thing. Don't judge me.
Happy to destroy that ass.
This is gonna take me
Right, in the
forever.
chat, if you were dating someone and you found out that she had some like a silicone ass implant, would you dump her or would you care?
I think that would be very, very bigoted.
Oh, Francisca King, do women have bees for men? Yeah, what would be the 4 B's? Do you want
big
to
dick,
that women would want?
balls,
Yeah, big.
and
Being bald.
and biceps. Yeah,
Hey, my girlfriend likes my biceps.
there you go. Your girlfriend is clearly not a Christian.
Yeah, but how
No.
did you know that your biceps is that large before
How about
marriage?
body hair?
Yeah. Well, she's Asian, so there's not a lot of body hair in her and the men in her family. So yeah, it's probably
It's exotic. It's yeah.
She saw the hair on her chest and then she was like, "What is this?"
I have no idea if this link that I sent her is gonna work.
she got her hair stuck to it like Velcro. Ah,
She needs a microphone.
I heard.
They heard you.
Hi.
Hi guys.
How about booty hair?
Oh God.
For men or for women?
There's so much delay. I think it's a 4 B's for women for men.
Without the booty hair, the bearded clam's not so bearded. Okay, let's see what else is in here. And silence. Just fucking silence. Come
This is showing how
on.
you can how a booties can be fake.
I like how he
People can
shows
wear-
these low-res JPEGs of just random.
What is this?
He saved the thumbnail, not the linked picture. Is the problem.
I think that the problem is like he doesn't want to type in anything that might get lewd results on Google, and so he just sort of he sees these things in YouTube thumbnails and just saves them. You're exactly right, because then he knows he's safe from seeing any naughty things.
Yeah, that will corrupt his innocent little brain. Glory to God.
Yeah. I wish he would place some sort of audio over this.
My friend, we live in a
I don't
time
really think he knows how
where
to have more than one audio track.
but become a phenomenon of fakeness.
I think he doesn't know how to edit audio
Man,
above other stuff because you see he only talks directly into the camera, so I have the feeling he doesn't know how to make audio from the off.
Yeah.
Like, how do I
Because
put
he-
an audio stream on like a video?
Heat Shield says, been listening but not watching while I cook. What the hell am I looking at? You're looking at a lot of pictures of very luscious booties. Or sorry, butts. Booties are a different thing.
Well, yeah,
Booties
no,
would
he-
get us
he-
demonetized by this
He
guy's
says
definition.
these are fake booties. So these are just like pants with fake butts in them, which are a thing.
Yeah, they're like a strap-on
So-
butt. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened if that guy would meet that seduction master of the universe.
Well, are
What
you?
conversations would they have?
Glory to God.
They would end up in a very disgusting X-rated situation that we don't want to talk about.
But
Cosmic Master
but I would-
is very seductive.
Ugh. Especially when he makes his own sock accounts where he lowers the pitch of his voice and thinks no one can tell it's still him.
That was so funny. Probably not a lot of people watching saw that. But yeah, I made a
because it was-
Patreon exclusive video
right.
of Cosmic Master.
Wait,
Yeah,
didn't you have a normal video with that guy?
yeah, I had a normal video with him, and then I followed it up with a Patreon exclusive about his most popular video, which has 13,000 views. And he has all these positive comments, but oddly, they're from accounts that have videos on them that are just Cosmic Master, but pitch shifted up 10% or pitch shifted down 10%. And then he thinks that you can't tell that it's a sock account. It's pretty spectacular.
Well, I wonder how many sock accounts he has. How many of his subscribers are just him?
Oh, probably quite a few. Maybe he's... Do you think that he has like some sort of split personality and he's just paying himself for his own services, and that's how he makes his income?
That sounds like a perpetual motion machine. I don't think that would work.
No, I feel
Yeah,
like that would
because of
wear
the
down over
IRS.
time thanks to PayPal fees.
Like trying to use a motor to charge a battery and then using the battery to charge the motor. It's just not going to last very long.
It explains though why he used to make videos with a green screen and like good quality camera, like that one, and then now he makes videos with like a shitty webcam in front of a wall with no lights on.
Ugh.
So it explains the downgrade, right? I think we've really figured this out.
Because he thinks he's a different person. Oh, hey, I remember some of your earlier videos. It looks like you filmed in front of a green screen, but then didn't do a chroma key replacement.
Wait, what?
In some of your very early videos, you filmed in front of a green screen, but left the green screen.
I don't think so. I think I just filmed in front of the wall.
Oh,
But there was one point where I started the video as like an intro where I walked onto the green screen and then turned on the green screen. Like
yeah,
turned
but
on the
then you were
chroma key.
see-through because you were hungover and wearing a robe with green on it.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I like you literally ate the hair of the dog that bit you.
Yeah,
That was
literally.
a good gag. Was that your dog?
Yeah. Yeah, our black and white dog. That one.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, still alive.
Wait, it's a black and white dog, so it's another bee.
God, it's bees all the way down.
The bees are coming.
Guys, can you hear me?
Ah,
Yeah.
hello.
Yes.
Hello.
There's Ezet.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
hello.
Yes.
Good. How bad, how good can you hear me?
It's fine.
Yes, fine.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
We should have
Right,
all we
so-
should have all just pretended that we couldn't hear her at all.
Oh, I'm not that mean.
The watch together link is in the chat. I don't know. Can you see that, or do I have to send it again?
I have to say, no, I'm right now on the phone because
Oh.
the laptop just doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh, so you're not gonna have any idea what we're talking about.
Oh, no, I
Did you
can
get-
hear, I can hear, and I can also see it like through the stream, basically. A bit in delay, slightly. What is it?
I mean, you can look at Logic Scream. That video is like 90% repetition. So basically, everything is already said, and the other thing is like thumbnail of boobs and booty.
Booty.
I really want to see what he puts up for booty, actually, because we've seen what he
It
puts
had
up for
already.
breasts. It's just covered cleavage. We've seen
No,
what he
there
puts
was
up for butt.
booties.
Huh?
This isn't the booty. He has a booty enhancing pants as his proof that as his for his booty images.
Well,
Come on, Logic, get it.
you're talking
get
about
it together.
camel
We're
toes, though,
1
'cause
minute
for him-
and 19 seconds into the video, and you already forgot the beginning of the video.
he didn't show any pictures of booty. To him, booty means
Yeah.
vagina.
Screw it back 20 seconds.
Oh.
To him, booty means
saying-
vagina. So we're waiting. You don't. Okay, you're clearly not a Theophilus McPherson expert. So let me inform you, sir, that that booty is for some reason a synonym for vagina. I can't believe you don't know this. Why would you assume that it's a butt?
I mean, I can understand it because everything has to be a B with that guy. And vagina makes him sound like some Indian who misplaced Google Translate.
Yeah, I want to see some pictures of camel toe before the end of this video. Let's see here.
Thing that can be fake. Glory to God. Just say fake it until you make it. And if you are marrying for the butt, my friend, you marrying, glory to God, for an object. And never marry, glory to God, hallelujah, for the booty. Because if you expected to marry for the booty, my friend, you are marrying for the wrong object. Because love is not into things. Love is not physical. Love is a spirit. And that's why the
Complete talent.
I've loved into a lot of different things. I don't know about him.
He says marrying, but he says it as Marin.
Yeah,
You have to
he has a
marinate
tendency
your
to drop
wife.
the ends of
Do a
words.
thing.
You have to marinate your wife. It's a tradition in his family, so
No,
on,
I prefer to baste
on the
her.
wedding feast, you just bask her a little bit in sriracha sauce.
He said, "What did Logic marinate you in?"
This
Pineapple pizza.
No, all right. I'm taking away my Patreon support now. That's too much.
By the way, he said you like pineapple on pizza, right?
No.
it's her favorite.
Who of you two was it?
She went head.
That-
I tell you what, if I ever reach 1,000 patrons, I will officially eat a piece of pineapple pizza on camera.
She's
And
not
then
even
you
saying.
Can see the face. You can see the face going white and green and purple and yellow.
She's not even saying if she reaches $1,000. She's saying if she reaches 1,000 patrons.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone.
Right now.
make an
She's somewhat
attempt.
opposed to the idea.
definitely.
Maybe I'll make her
Because
eat like a pineapple Alfredo pizza.
Oh God.
No,
it's a horrible
pizza-
combination.
pizza Bombay. It is curry, chicken, and pineapple.
That
I've
actually
seen,
sounds
a-
fantastic.
I've seen
Yes.
a banana pizza, a curry and banana pizza.
I might try it.
I'd try it, but I wouldn't order it.
Yeah, that makes sense. If someone like had
The
it for free.
thing is,
Yeah.
the curry chicken pineapple pizza I found out by accident after a LAN party and 3 days no sleep. I was hungry, so I wanted to order Hawaii pizza and ordered that pizza instead. And then I was too tired to just get another pizza, so I just ate it and it was good.
I mean, I've eaten pineapple pizza when it's offered, but you know, it doesn't add to the pizza. It subtracts from it. It's not horrible. It's just not great. You should see the pizzas that they make in China. They have like they'll use any tomato sauce they find. I frequently see them use ketchup. So they'll use like a frozen vegetable medley of carrots, peas, and corn, and these rank smelling hot dogs that come individually wrapped in foil as their sausage. Barely any cheese at all.
So
That
basically,
definitely
what
sounds like a
pizza was
pizza.
originally intended to be, like pizza was originally like the remain food, like you put everything that you had remaining in the kitchen onto it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And I made pizzas for some of my coworkers. They said it was the best pizza in China, but really it wasn't. I didn't really have a high bar to beat.
Did you guys ever have honey on pizza? Like you
no.
get like a real salty kind of meaty pizza, and then you just drizzle a bit of honey over it. It's fucking awesome.
No, but they do have they have had Peking duck pizza. There's eggs are very common on pizza too. Like
Oh yeah, I've
So
had
one-
that. That's great.
Yeah, one of my coworkers, he tried to get me to buy a shrimp and egg pizza, and I said I don't want that on
What?
pizza. He's trying to say, well, you're in China, you should try something new. And I'm like, dude, this isn't new. This is pizza, all right? I know what pizza tastes like. I know what eggs taste like. I know what shrimp tastes like, and I know I don't want any of those things touching.
What if they put those onto the pizza with like half a centimeter of spare room between them?
It's still touching the pizza.
Maybe like an octopus pizza would be new.
But eggs on a
Wait,
pizza
too.
Wait a second.
Octopus ink
so
pizza.
you eat pineapple pizza, but you've never eaten octopus pizza.
With
You say that
octopus ink sauce? Yeah, no, I haven't.
Actually, that was an option there. You could get pizza with octopus ink in it.
That sounds interesting. Does it make the pizza like black? It's like
Oh yeah, it's jet black.
like
you
the
can see
crust.
a little bit of the
in
cheese
the
poking
crust,
through.
or
Well, yeah, it's. I think they put it. They must mix it with the cheese because it looks jet black on the top.
oh, that's kind of cool.
I don't know. It looked particularly unappetizing. Yeah, Pizza Hut there is like gourmet American food, so it's way different than Pizza Hut in America, where it's a garbage pizza.
Mm.
Do they have Pizza Hut in Canada?
Oh yeah, I don't eat there. It's anything from that entire company, like Yum Food Group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, any of that
Yeah.
stuff I don't eat.
Well, in China, it's totally different. It's if you want the best pizza around is usually Pizza Hut. It's one of the most expensive places to eat too. That's really the gourmet restaurant around
That's
where I was living. Pizza Hut,
It's kind of cool.
the gourmet foreign restaurant.
Hey, I got a promotion. Let's go celebrate in the Pizza Hut.
Calamari pizza, or just calamari itself?
No, calamari on the pizza. That's actually very common.
Maybe if it's
Yeah,
fried.
frutti di mare, I think it is.
Frutti di mare.
What is also good is a Sophia Loren, which is a pizza with, I think it's ham, 2 eggs, and mushrooms.
Sounds like a breakfast. It sounds like an omelet pizza.
The best pizza I have ever eaten was in, I think it was in Verona. And there they had this super, super tasty pizza with basically just like a margherita, but then like mascarpone and crudo on top of it. Where the mascarpone was, just moderately warmed up and the crudo was freshly put on top. I have never eaten a better pizza than that.
Really? What was the crust like? Was it thicker or was it?
No,
skinny and crispy?
extremely thin and
Okay.
not hard, but like soft, but still tough enough that you can like lift it up.
Hey,
So it's-
Izet,
but kind of floppy, it's sort of like a New York style pizza. Then
can you close
I
the
have no
bedroom
idea
door?
what
Because
New
I can
York-
hear you with a slight delay as loud from the room as I can through here, and it's really confusing me.
Okay.
You're probably also picking up in the mic. I'm not sure.
So,
Yeah, that's way better.
why is your microphone so extremely sensitive to everything except your voice? Just like I could hear myself through your microphone closing the door right now, but I can barely hear you.
Is this better? Her.
Ah,
my ears.
Rip headphone users.
now we can't hear Glory to God for the next 5 minutes because you were so loud.
The
Glory to
fourth
God.
court is very crowded with people marrying for the wrong thing. You marrying somebody because of their
Marrying.
money. You marrying because of the motivation. You marrying for the wrong reason. My friend, people are marrying for the 4 B's. They're marrying for the beauty.
And what's the
They're
result?
marrying for the breasts. They're marrying for the butt. And they're marrying for the booty, my friend. It's time to marry for the right reason. What?
You see, the
Well, he
butt
threw-
is
Did we
not the
say
booty.
twice?
He threw money in there, so he should have said marrying for the bank account. Then it would have been a B.
I think he said booty twice in the last sentence for the 4 B's.
Maybe one booty for butt and one booty for vagina because they're the same thing.
No, he also had butt in there, so basically then
So
butt
maybe
would be redundant.
one booty
I think
was the vagina, and the other
Yeah.
booty was the cashback vagina.
What? That sounds like a very niche product. It sounds like something you'd buy on Etsy. Vagina
come
cash
on,
bag.
he's the kind of person who says, like, if you make, physical enhancements, then you mess up. I mean, he's the kind of person who would go that fancy.
What is the right reason? The right reason is love. Love. Love, not sex, not object, not because she got.
The right reason is love. B, 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 B. Love.
That's the only letter.
To be honest, I am surprised that he knows other letters than the letter B.
I know, I'm a little shocked too.
Like he spelled it with like the correct letters, and I thought like he can only spell B's.
Long hair, beautiful.
What if he goes through a dictionary and he just got stuck at B, and at some point he would start, these 4 C's are fairy tales in marriage part 3.
Then we start getting into demonetizable words.
Chlamydia?
Yeah, that's exactly what people are marrying for. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see.
Because the eye she have is contact and the hair she have is weed. So you're marrying for the wrong reason and you're marrying for the right reason. The right reason will make you last forever. Hey, glory to God. So never marry for the 4 B's, the butt, the beauty, glory to God, and the breast and the butt. Never marry.
The butt, the beauty, the breast, and the butt. God damn it.
So wait, he tells you last forever if you don't marry for that. So basically, that means if I get like an unattractive woman, I last forever in bed. I think that is very problematic on the long run.
You might last forever, but you might also not be able to even start lasting.
Ugh. Ultimate.
That's what adult video sites were invented for, to get you started. 1 second, Claudia, let me just watch this extreme bondage video first.
Hold on, sweetie. Let me just check my Twitter account for a second. Don't look. Yeah.
For those 3 things, because if you do, my friend, you're going to find yourself at divorce court saying, oops, I made a mistake.
Oopsie doopsie, I made a mistake. I married for you booty. Oopsie doopsie. Gotta get a divorce now.
Ay.
But you're Christian, you cannot get a divorce.
No, you're stuck.
Well, it depends on what type of Christian. What denomination of Christian.
True, like those Protestant pagans are allowed to divorce.
And whatever Ken Hovind is, you can
Protestant
divorce twice in 2 years. I wonder why Joan Hovind waited until he got out of prison to divorce him.
Maybe because she was scared. I mean, he beat up the kids regularly.
But he was in prison at the time. Yeah, but yeah, it is true. Logic was, I mean, not logic. Kent Hovind did imply that he did use physical discipline more than one would think is appropriate.
Like beating up Eric in the parking lot of the dentist because he didn't want to keep still.
Exactly. Because he was afraid of the needles.
The 10 B's of bewitched people on the social network. Ooh.
The social network.
The social network.
That's like going to McDonald's. I'd like to have 1 McDonald's, please.
Sarah, the first or the second booty?
Maybe you can divorce for the booty. Excuse me. Oh, God.
Reason why.
What the hell is with the lighting going here?
10 reasons why you are bewitched. The number 1 reason is you believe in the witch on a social network.
Can anyone hear that? I can hear it kind of.
It's kind of hard to understand it.
Well, can I Oh, there are more people joining in. Can I point out that he looks in this video like that guy in Iron Sky after they gave him the Aryanizer?
I still have to watch that. So yeah, the 10 B's of why you're bewitched. Number 1, you believe in the witch on social network.
I didn't know there was a social network witch. I'll friend you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
Who banned the Wicked Witch of the East?
Instead of dropping the house on her, someone dropped the band handler on her. That's just as bad.
Social network can be tweeting. Social network can be Instagram or Facebook.
Okay, so Twitter,
Or YouTube, which you
Instagram, and
use.
Facebook are bad, but YouTube is totally cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Makes
Got
sense.
this lighting. Can that please stop?
And Facebook.
This looks like a prisoner interview or something.
With his face bleached with a light.
Is full of witches. If you're not strong enough, stay on.
What's an Instagram witch look like?
Like a thought.
Oh, one of those.
One of those.
Facebook.
I remember
Because
those.
Facebook is full of witches and wizards, people that will break
What?
your marriage and break your spell, break.
What's it you in sidebar that one black character in Iron Sky which was turned white by the Nazis?
People.
Via the Albanizer, which should turn him into an Aryan.
I don't understand how people on Twitter and Instagram are breaking your marriage. Like, what are you doing on Twitter that someone is going to destroy your marriage?
You see the 4 B's on there, and then you look at your not having B's wife, and you're like tempted.
God damn, wife,
shouldn't
you got like 1 B at most.
Now, I tell you what the problem is. It's because they always make selfies that don't represent the right bees, but the wrong bees. And because of that, the bees are false and are false prophets. And then you end up watching the false prophets instead of looking at the bees of your wife.
The false
This
prophets.
is ridiculous. Yeah, prophets with IT.
Yeah, I agree. Sarah Lynn says he's very quiet. I agree. But
He doesn't know. Yeah, he has crappy audio.
yeah, it's kind of hard to adjust him. Maybe we should stop this one. This is kind of hilarious, though.
Yeah.
He's out competing Logic for worst mic pickup. Yeah. Let me just try something. Let me... Properties? Test, test? Is that the same?
Sounds the same to me.
Okay. Well, it sounds the same through the Hangout, but... I don't know. Whatever.
As a person. So 10 reasons
Go to
why
God.
you are bewitched. And the reason why I say that because in Galatian church, Paul says, who have bewitched you from not obeying the truth.
Paul say, who have bewitched you from obeying the truth?
I
Say it is Twitter and Instagram and Facebook.
And Facebook.
I must say, from that strong bleaching effect, he must be like blinded by the light.
Can I point out
I
something?
hope you're not trying to prompt someone to sing.
Has it something to do with the 4 B's?
None of the social media platforms that he's, citing starts with a B.
Is there
Yeah,
a
there are-
social
are
media
there-
platform that BitChute? BitChute.
Richard.
How does he know if they don't start with B's, how does he know they exist?
Yeah, that's
a good
true.
question.
Does
How did he ever look them up?
What does his keyboard look like? B, 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 B,
I
B,
bet
B,
it's
B.
missing the B.
not the B's?
You know, ironically, like fairly shortly before I made that video, my laptop B key like completely got destroyed. And I should have honestly left it that way and just made a script with no B's in it for the video about the bees. That would have actually been pretty funny.
Yeah, it might have been hard to understand what you were saying, though.
No, I just would have used bees that don't, or I would have used bees that don't have bees and bees. No, I would have used words that I would have used words that don't have bees. I can do that. I have a thesaurus. All right, I'm gonna switch the video though because this is really hard to hear.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah. Why Christian believe in an invisible God? Honestly, he makes so many videos that he's like half of my crazy subscriptions now. Like if I go there, it's like Theophilus, 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 Theophilus all over the place here.
I think we should show the chat some other people, some other crazy people too.
All right.
I mean, that guy really repeats himself. Like, show them the Master of the Cosmos, because if
All
they're
right,
on the
all right.
Patron, they
Yeah.
have a reminder for that great guy where you have like.
He sounds like he's on all the Valium.
So basically, viewers, you will now see how you pick up women/men, whatever you want,
Hypnotism.
by mind control.
Seduction secrets of the Cosmic Master. Alpha male characteristics identified. How about that one?
Yeah,
That's good.
why not?
Behold, the alpha male.
That could wait with starting the video until after he got a drink.
Another guy who doesn't know how to edit his videos. I mean, I've seen some of those response videos where they start with like this motion where they're messing with the camera.
Yeah.
They don't know how to crop anything.
Yeah, it's not that hard, is it?
No, I mean
That's just the basics of making a video. Maybe they think
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
more humanizing, more like raw, which there is an argument to be made for that. But usually it just comes off as shitty.
yeah. I mean, I need to get me invested in a video. I need to see some effort at all.
Yeah, tiny bit.
Yeah.
But a live stream you can watch for hours and clearly have no effort put into it.
Just because on this channel you still get that ref.
Well, he's really loud.
See, the exact opposite problem with these two guys.
Now that he has set the volume of that tab to 300%, now everything is too loud.
All right. So,
I
do
have
we
to
need to
say
bring our
Cosmic
audio
Master
back?
always sounds loud.
6.
What?
I said hello, Triaxi666.
Oh, hi.
I'm looking at the chat.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's.
he gets like a VIP greeting
He
here.
smoked all the Valium. That's not how Valium is supposed to work.
Headphone users beware. I'm gonna test this guy.
Another live.
Oh,
Ow.
he's still really loud.
Yes, he is.
Fuck. What? No, that's too quiet. Maybe like this. I'm taking him all the way down to there.
Freaking stream.
What? Okay.
What do you say?
Go. Hold on. Fuck. All right.
Freaking stream.
I'm loving this already.
Another live freaking stream.
The life stream.
Today, you're gonna learn.
He sounds frustrated. I don't think he's getting as many subscriptions to his mental rape course as he would like.
Oh God, he has this dead-eyed expression on his face right now. It's just kind of weirding me out.
I don't even need a good
lie.
pause game for this. It's just going to be good every time I pause.
You're
I wonder
gonna
if that
devour
magic-
some eggs.
Yeah, he's.
I wonder if that magic tricks works over the internet.
It's
Oh, it
working on me.
does.
I'm feeling a little strange.
Apparently,
Wait, hold
appar-
still, Sarah Lynn. I'm trying to do the main mind control trick.
apparently
Do you feel
what makes
something?
what
can't
makes it
see
not
you.
work, like if you mind control someone through the internet or at a distance, it'll work, except if geopolitics interfere. This is what we learned in the Patreon exclusive one was geopolitics are like the bane of the Cosmic Master's seduction program.
Then he just so that means the cure for the ultimate defense for his seduction technique is my Twitter feed.
Excellent content, and I'm talking about alpha male characteristics. which are
Characteristics.
two or three key characteristics I want to share with you today. And I do it on my own expense because
The three alpha male characteristics are the butt, the breast, and the booty.
And the
The booty.
this is in the trenches experience. I've seen results from the advice that follows suit, and without further ado, let's get to the meat. No, we'll just chill out, relax ourselves, realize the power we have inherited within us, and this
Wait, we don't get to
power
the
is
meat.
I want nothing
God,
to
this
do
guy-
with that meat.
Does this guy's eyelids not completely work or something? Like it's like his eyelids are like the garage door of my old house that only came up 4/5 of the way.
reptile eyelids. Reptile eyelids, definitely.
You know, he's an experienced meditator. Let him be relaxed.
You know, if your eyelids are so relaxed that you are not able to lift them anymore, then you kind of had too much.
Yeah, you might have gone too far in a
You
few
smoke
places.
too much Valium. You know, I'm wearing headphones, so your voices aren't broadcast out, but my walls are super thin, so my neighbors upstairs can hear everything I'm saying. So they must be very confused right now. Sorry up there, guys.
Wow, it's that bad of insulation, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, and the worst part is she works in the leasing office, so
Oh dear.
it's not someone I want to take off.
Oh.
Yeah,
Not even centered on the video? What are you talking about?
he's not centered. He's off to the
Oh,
right.
he's
Or
not
his-
centered. I thought they meant I had a problem. All right.
so heroic, so tremendously rewarding. Once you start feeling this exceptional energy that comes from
God,
the
what's in his
unknown
hand?
paths of the psyche, you will be really excited for more.
Okay, two things.
The face of excitement.
be so excited for more.
And then he grimaces. That grimace.
What's
Oh
in his
my
left
God.
hand?
Look at this.
What is that?
Oh, he's
He
vaping.
vapes.
Huh?
Energy that comes from the unknown paths of the
I
psyche,
want to pause on this.
you will be really excited for more.
Just give me more. Show me how to be alpha male.
Yes, this guy is definitely the one I want to go for advice in being an alpha male.
Look how alpha he is. He doesn't even need to look like an alpha male to be an alpha male.
Why on earth does he smoke in front of the camera?
What?
They are vapors. Vapors cannot contain themselves.
I'm an alpha male.
Does he
He's
try
just
to
sitting
use
there.
vape to look more sexually appealing or something? Or what is this? And then like he
What?
keeps it off to the side, you know, you don't see the cigarette, you just see the smoke coming out. It's like, seriously?
He should blow the smoke towards the camera to give him that mysterious smoky effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much
Spoiler alert!
production.
Spoiler alert! The wall is not gray, but it's technically just the smoke.
Well, it's vaping, so there wouldn't be much smoke, quite frankly.
Depends how much you vape.
One of these characteristics that drives MILFs crazy about it.
Okay. We're specifically targeting MILFs now, apparently.
Okay, we need a control group. So,
What if I
wait,
want
you said you have
gilfs?
the child.
How
So
do I drive
basically,
gilfs?
logic.
What?
Logic
Do
now it's
I even like? Am I a MILF? Like that makes no sense.
yes.
Well, clearly, yeah.
Tech-
Okay, technically.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, logic has to try it on you, and
Yeah,
if it
okay.
works, the alpha male has been established. If not, then well, logic failed and is not an
Well.
alpha male.
It's
No,
it's
no, I'll
worked
tell you
several
what it is.
times. It's worked at
You see,
least
that
once
is-
because we have a kid. That one time it really worked.
I wasn't a MILF because I wasn't an M yet.
That's true. Oh, Yeah. Making me feel bad about my alphaness. I'm kind of
No,
starting to
Night
feel like a
Talk
beta here.
charges 400.
I wonder if he charges $89 instead of $129. No, he charges more like 399 euros instead of 599.
Oh god.
Yeah.
God dang. And people actually pay him enough for him to keep doing this.
I guess
looks
they
as-
must.
I don't know.
I don't know. He looks like he's a little bit frustrated though, so he might not be making as much money as
As he wants to.
he might have got like 399 euros 6 months ago from someone, and he's been stretching that out ever since.
From him while he was stoned.
Where's he from? Where's he currently living?
I don't know, but
Greece?
I think he's Greek,
Yeah.
Okay.
and probably goes a ways in Greece if he's in Greece. I don't know.
So, wait.
This is
So,
the ideal body type for a Greece for a Greek person.
The body type of the philosopher king.
wait. For a test setup, we need like a control group. So, do we have someone in chat who could technically go through as a MILF, which we use as control? Like, we then compare how both see logic in terms of alpha maleness?
I don't think that's even a contest. He would clearly win.
No, he isn't competing.
I don't quite understand like the technique here. Like how are you trying to make logic be alpha?
Yeah, outline your
I don't
experiment
know.
properly, Sven. What are you doing?
The cosmic master is now telling logic how to be it. And then he uses that magic on you, Iseth, and then we compare it with like the test group, if it worked or not.
Okay, so you actually have to listen to the guy logic for once.
Oh. You mean I have to obey him, right?
Well, at least try to obey. I know it's hard, but at least try.
Okay,
Just leave the vaping out.
I start talking like this for the rest of the stream. In the Patreon video I learned that blandness is what gets the pussies wet. You have to appear very bland and like you don't give a nickel about them. And then they will love you.
I see it coming at some day because of those hangouts. He will be kicked from Patreon too.
Oh god, yeah.
You know,
Patron is really a pain lately, though.
yeah. The weird thing is that I actually feel a little nervous about that. Like, jokes aside, you never know. I mean, I don't think this is terribly edgy, but goddamn if I don't feel a little bit nervous anyway.
But the thing
Is
is,
when
it's
you-
just a matter of how it's like presented.
Do him for
You
bacon.
know, you could have said something in joke, and they just have to have that snippet and point it out and be like, "This is such a horrible human being," and off you are. You know.
Yeah.
You're enigmatic. You're an unresolved case, a mystery. In their eyes, this is something very, very intriguing. And when I say intriguing, I mean that it
When you say intriguing, I have no idea what you mean, sir.
Intriguing.
Maybe intriguing.
Intriguing.
Very intriguing.
Intriguing.
echoes
Intriguing
your
characteristics. Are we jerks for making fun of his accent?
Yeah,
we have accent allowance here.
You know,
I
here's-
grant you all accent allowance.
the thing about it is, I wouldn't normally, right? But he's a dick. Like, no, he's a really bad person.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I do not fucking care.
Just because he wants to teach you how to be an alpha male.
Oh god, the shadows under his eye, his brow bones just make him look really creepy.
He explicitly advertises his programs as being able to get you women against their will, and basically like mentally dominate
Yeah,
them
but-
against like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you mind control them, is it still against their will if you just change their will to be the
Yes,
one that
this is
you
a
want?
very deep philosophical question. However, he's still a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if he believes it works, but he's also a scam artist, so I really don't give a shit.
But yeah, I give
scam artist is kind of a
That's
stretch.
true. Artist is a stretch.
He's more like a scam doodler.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my daughter could do better scams at age 3 right now.
There are
than he
people
can do.
that have to put significantly less work into a scam and get more money out.
In fact, she sometimes like scams us for cookies. She, convinces us she did something that she was going to get a cookie for, and she didn't actually do anything. But like, yeah, no, she's actually better at
Can you give me
this.
a cookie? Mommy said yes.
Well,
She did that. She actually did that. She went to Daddy and she was like, "Mommy said I can have a cookie."
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy who was trying to potty train his 3-year-old, and his reward for going the whole day without any accidents was to get ice cream. So he got ice cream, and then I guess he got his ice cream, so he stopped caring anymore because while he was eating his ice cream, he peed in his pants.
That reminds me how I managed to potty train by accident the son of some friends of us. So the son was like 2, but he didn't really want to go to the potty for his greater business.
Oh.
So he had like this weird ritual where he went behind the sofa and then no one was allowed to look into that direction. And I didn't stop looking into that direction. And then the day after, he wanted to go to the potty voluntarily.
Not sure I follow you.
Yeah, you might want to re-explain that. I didn't quite get it either.
So that 2-year-old, he didn't want to go to the potty for his big business. So he asked his mom to get the Pampers. Then he got the Pampers and went behind the sofa, stood there, and nobody was allowed to look into his direction.
Okay.
And I refused to look somewhere else, and he was like totally irritated by that. And afterwards, he just wanted to go to the potty because he was scared that someone is watching.
That is such a weird thing to be scared of.
Years through hypnosis that you're made to be powerful, and we use Cosmic Master Hypnosis because it is that powerful. It gets you in a deep, relaxed state of mind, in a state of trance, where you realize power and potential.
What?
Is he saying this is hypnosis now?
Yeah, it's weird. His programs kind of are partially self-hypnosis. It's like you have to convince yourself that you're super awesome alpha guy and that the woman wants to sleep with you, and then she will actually want to sleep with you. He also had the thing of
you basically don't just mind control her, you have to mind control yourself in order to even be able to mind control her in the first place.
Actually, specifically what it is you have to submit yourself to the Cosmic Master's like influence, I think is kind of what it is.
Ew.
Yeah, it's like weird culty weirdness.
Weird.
And he also has the thing where you have to imagine the woman having multiple orgasms.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
She will actually start having multiple orgasms just because you're thinking about it.
And then in the comments on that video, someone was like, "So, once I do this, like, how do I actually get in touch with her? Does she like PM me or call me?" And he's like, "Yeah, that can work, but sometimes nada happens because of geopolitics."
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Maybe if she's like trapped in China.
She was going to have an orgasm, but then someone posted a link to Twitter about an article on the wage gap, and then she just stopped.
So if you're enigmatic, this will strike their fancy about you. This is something
not bad advice, that one particular
battle
sentence.
tested from a field.
Yeah, but in context, it is though. Like, he's not telling you to be enigmatic when you talk to a person. He's telling you be enigmatic when you submit yourself to the cosmic master and think about another person you want to have submitted to you. Like, the enigmatism gets completely wasted there, man.
Be enigmatic while you're sitting alone in your room in the dark.
I'm so enigmatic. Nobody knows what I'm thinking. That's because no one knows you exist, you fat lump.
The other dominant characteristic of alpha males that is seldom mentioned and overlooked and never tapped on. This is straight from my experience in the trenches.
In the trenches.
Oh, the trenches. I thought it said in the trances.
I think he said in the trenches. I don't think this guy's ever got in anyone's trench.
I don't know what is in his cellar.
Why are people talking about bacon in the chat?
Because this guy loves his food idiom, food related idiom. So he's like, this will really bring home the bacon. When he's talking about like he has a program about how to get rich, and his program makes you bring home the bacon.
So you just think about being hired and suddenly you have a high paying job?
I guess.
So wait. When he talks about when you are in the trenches, does that mean like there's like some random woman standing in the street and suddenly it's like, why is this guy digging out a trench? And why is this guy approaching me with said trench? Why is there now a trench in my garden?
Just dig into her house.
Help, there's a weird man with into my cellar.
Like a cartoon character. Dig up into the woman's house. Hello, how are you? I am so enigmatic. Are we dating now?
I sent you 16 orgasms last week.
Sorry about your dry cleaning bill.
Unpredictable. That will drive them nuts about you. Completely nuts.
Completely
you will
nuts
weave
about you.
deep into their consciousness. They will reiterate the fact that they think of you 24/7, sometimes even less, depending on the addiction.
Wait, what? They will reiterate the fact that they think of you 24/7, sometimes even less.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot less, I bet, sometimes. Yeah, like never.
So
he seems very frustrated. I think that he is having some problems maintaining this career path, which I have to say I'm not that broke up about in this case, in this specific case.
Let's recap here what we said earlier. You're enigmatic.
Look at that fucking face. Look at that mug.
And unpredictable. This will drive them crazy about you. There's no doubt about it. With a little social play in the mix, you got yourself a winner with these two. They don't openly
with a little sorcery in the mix. Bippity boppity boom. Now we are an item.
You know, he constantly keeps saying you drive them crazy about you, but he never specified if that's in a positive sense or in a negative sense. Like, if people constantly look at you and think about you, and you notice that can drive you quite crazy, but just not in the sense that he wants it to be.
Yeah, like the sense, and I need to start writing down all these text messages, and so to give to the police, so I can get a restraining order against my stalker.
Kinda, yeah.
These topics, these are taboos in a sense. And
taboos.
Once you're armed with his knowledge, the sky's the limit. What you can do with seduction. And most people fail to seduce other fantastic people is that they don't make themselves available. They don't socialize. They
Oh.
stay stuck in a rut in inner circles. They just don't go with it, you know?
Oh, so you actually do have to get out of the house, maybe. See, you know, the weird thing is, this is actual advice that at least is physically possible. Like, get out of your
Yeah.
house.
Socialize.
This guy is a greasy, pale lump. When was the last time he left his house?
This is the first time I've heard anything from him that approached, like, a realistic outlook on this, though. Like, leave your house. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly revolutionary advice, but it's at least not some sort of woo, crazy, psychic nonsense.
Yeah, after you're done mind orgasming this woman for 3 weeks straight, then go out, then leave your house and maybe try to talk with her.
Hi, Shane.
Francesca,
By the way, I'm doing that mind control stuff now for 20 minutes. Does anyone feel something so far?
I came 3 times already.
My left arm is
Yes,
tingling.
it works. But I'm the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in my chair here, so
we
it's a
have
little messy
established-
situation.
We have established that Magic is definitely a MILF.
Isis, could you go get Logic a damp towel?
Will do, yeah.
Get a dry towel. I'm damp enough as it is. I want to find a different video from this guy. He's perked up too much. Francesca King says now he's more emotive,
call
and I'm
this
like,
perked?
yeah, this is too perky for the Cosmic Master.
He's leaning forward slightly. That's him getting perky.
Transcend to other dimensions through dreams. Does that sound fun? How to travel to parallel dimensions via hypnosis, manipulating reality through hypnosis and dreams. You know, just stop me when you hear something that sounds fun.
Let's see how we can travel to new worlds just by thinking about it. New
that
planes of
sounds-
existence.
That sounds fantastic.
wasn't that a Disney movie?
I don't think this is going to make it
Chris
past
Pine?
Disney's censorship or Disney's
No.
child friendliness is what I'm trying to get at.
It had Oprah in it and Chris Pine.
What?
Yeah.
What?
There was a Disney movie
Oh,
recently.
with
It had Chris
Oprah in
Pine.
it? Was it A
Yeah.
Wrinkle in Time? Was that Disney?
Yeah, that's it. Wrinkle in Time. You travel via thinking about love. I think is the point.
I think the kind of love he's thinking about is very not Disney friendly.
And not love.
Yeah, I kind of prefer Theophilus's version. At least his is kind of like focus on their personality. Like that's what he's trying to get at. Focus on their
but you
personality
don't
and not
get
just
the
on their
booty.
physical features. And this guy's just like, they are sexy. You want to fuck them and convince them to do it against their will.
I wonder what this guy sounds like when he laughs.
I'm sure we'll
I
happen
think
across
that
that.
guy never laughed in his life, and it's probably good.
Can be explain his mind orgasm thing? What?
Can someone explain how his mind orgasm thing works?
Yeah, well, basically, you have to sit in your house and imagine the woman that you want to call you up and fuck you, and you just imagine her having multiple orgasms over and over and over, and you have to really enjoy it yourself. So basically, sit there imagining some woman and jerk off. That's essentially what he's suggesting, I think.
But don't go too far, else you will get enough orgasms that he doesn't want to anymore.
I guess porn actresses must be the happiest woman on the planet. You think about it.
Yeah.
People are thinking about them and jerking off. So
Yeah.
True.
I was wondering about that. It's like people picture porn actresses having multiple orgasms all the time, and yet those porn actresses don't come over to their house. It's bizarre. It's almost as if it's
Maybe-
not working. They're not doing it right.
Maybe that's the reason why most of them stop after 1 or 2 years. Like they have like constant 24/7 dampness, and they have to stop so they don't dry out.
because the amount of underwear they go through just doesn't. It's just too much. It doesn't outweigh the cost. It outweighs the money they get from their work.
They just
They
shrivel
just
up.
sit
like
in the
Crypt
pool
Keeper.
all day, so it doesn't. Nobody does it anymore.
There's plenty of chlorine in the pool.
And then once per day, like the old slime is like put out.
Okay, I'm playing this.
First of all, I want to felicitate you
Oh, hello.
for making the smart move and gaining one of the Cosmic Master programs, or many of the Cosmic Master.
I like that he's putting effort into his appearance with this one. He's got like this sweet necklace.
I think he showered this time.
Looks pretty badass.
Skin isn't all shiny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking good in this one.
Programs for the matter.
Except, yeah,
I
it
mean,
looks like it still looks like he wants to be anywhere but here. Like his face is completely paralyzed and he's incapable of showing any expressions at all.
I'm a little bit tempted this time around. Actually, this guy's kind of got what it takes.
I want to play with his jowls.
I have to say, I really like his pointy hairline. I think that's pretty sweet.
He's got a widow's peak.
Yeah.
It's got more like a widow's wedge. It's really...
What I do in order to transcend to another dimension.
Why is his voice wavering like that? His voice is warbling.
It's witchcraft. Glory to God.
It is a process, and this process shows me the way as it paves the path for me to enter. Enter parallel dimensions means that you have more control in your life because you get to experience what is on the other side of the fence.
Is he talking about like experiencing the life of your parallel dimension self or something? What is he talking about?
What would a parallel me be like?
It'd probably be exactly like you, or it wouldn't really be you, would it?
Oh, that's depressing. Two of me.
Just you. Yeah, it's like a completely wildly different dimension. All the trees are purple and the sky is like just on fire at all times. And you're just walking around. Hey guys, what's up? All these aliens and shit, big blobs slithering around town. And then this is you.
I was hoping there was a version of me that can talk with a camera, that can speak to a camera unscripted without stumbling over himself and also not literally stumbling all over himself. Seriously, I fall down all the time. My girlfriend finds it hilarious.
Marvel Girl says, if the title didn't have patron stream in it, this chat would be much bigger. I almost didn't come in because I'm too poor to be a patron. Sorry if it's misleading, but I'm okay if nobody watches. That's fine. We're cool.
We got 35 people in here now.
We all know that he gets demonetized within seconds of that stream finishing because of all the mean words we said.
Oh yeah, I said a lot of fuck words and rape a couple times, and I avoided saying cunt, but now I've said it, so.
Dun, dun, dun. Now we can watch the video and see words.
Nothing, go on.
Okay.
Since these are parallel realities, parallel things start to happen between.
He has as much trouble saying parallel as I have saying library. Library.
I have to say, I have never heard someone slur these weird R's as much as he does. He's worse than any American I've ever heard. That's so creepy.
It sounds like he's trying not to swallow his own tongue.
2 dimensions. So when you live in this dimension and leapfrog to the next level to the other side, you will notice a totally different scenario, but somehow this scenario can affect your life and your reality. All you have to do is tamper with it.
Can I say that if you take LSD, you're not actually going to a parallel dimension?
There's the secret video of him. Happy to Destroy says, I bet there's a secret video saying the real secret to my technique is meth.
I don't know. If he was on meth, wouldn't he like start losing weight like crazy?
Yeah, actually, that's true. That's one of the reasons I don't like being on Adderall, because it suppresses my appetite and causes me to lose weight even when I don't want to.
When do you not want to lose weight? Do you get like super skinny?
Well, I was down to 140 pounds a few years ago, but I have muscular dystrophy, and going into a calorie deficit can make that worse.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not good.
Nah. But okay, go on. I don't want to derail the conversation with my medical issues.
Yeah, well.
Trans relaxation
we are watching a video of a living medical issue.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you need like more psychopharmaca, less psychopharmaca, or like less drugs, or maybe even more drugs. Like,
I know. It's just he has. It's
It
not just the
looks
fact that he's physically unattractive and out of shape. It's just that he has the completely wrong attitude and the wrong demeanor to express to demonstrate confidence and dominance. He's just so sluggish and dull and expressionless.
Oh yeah.
He's not. He has no body language. He has no arm movement. His face is just it's like
Yeah, because-
it's like a stone statue that never
yeah,
changes.
but his masculinity is so large it blots out the sun.
Yeah, like a guy who looks like that can get a girl. That's fine. Like that's
He
perfectly
reached-
doable. It's just he specifically can't because he is just a nasty, gross person inside of his head. Yeah.
You know, isn't that kind of like the point? The reason we make fun of him physically is not so much that we care about him, how he's looking physically, but because of what he says. So
Yeah,
what he
exactly.
says makes his physical so much worse than it actually is.
I only get this mean with people when I really think that they're terrible people. Like it's I would never say stuff like this about someone who is just like some nice guy just talking like some
We don't-
actually
we don't
like,
just
nice
we don't just
person.
rip on people who are fat or not unattractive. I mean, they can be great people even if they're a little plumpy.
Yeah.
You know,
Revolutionary.
my dad was super extremely chubby and ugly when he met my mother, and yet I'm
Who
still
was?
here. So it's actually very, very weird.
And trust in the acoustic deliverance of the cosmic master.
Did you just insult your dad?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, it is a fact. It is a fact that he was just fat.
It's a good thing that he doesn't watch this.
You know, sorry, you know, you can be smart, you can, be sympathetic. If you're fat, you're still fat. I'm sorry. It's just a fact.
Yeah, it's just,
a fact that
the way you said it was so
person-
direct. It was so blunt. It's like, my dad was
It
chubby and
doesn't make
ugly.
They're
Doesn't
really-
make
that-
you a worse person, but you're still fat.
they're
I
really
see
blunt
it
like
coming.
that.
Like on Christmas, she gives like Logic's old kneecap to her dad, and it's like, cover your ugliness.
They're really blunt like that in China. We had in one of my classes that we had two boys who were named Jack, and the staff and the other kids, they would call him Fat Jack and Thin Jack. I prefer to call him Jack Z and Jack L.
Yeah. That's a little more neutral, yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't. He didn't. Fat Jack or Jack Z didn't mind being called Fat Jack. Hi, Fat Jack. Just feels so wrong to me.
This guy seems to be the result of a one-night fling between the bearded woman and a sack of potatoes. Great comment. Excellent
Can
comment.
you please stop insulting potatoes?
Yeah, don't, we can't be mean to potatoes. They make French fries. We're crying out loud.
You will notice the effects triggering, and you will get in a relaxed alpha state of mind, totally secluded from other people out there. It's you yourself
How
and
do you be an
you.
alpha if you're by yourself?
Nobody else can interrupt this process. They shouldn't anyway. So you just relax, maybe use an incliner chair like I do, and just lean back,
Please don't.
ramp up the speakers, blank your mind out, be very relaxed, smoke some pot if you will, and
Oh, well, there's his drug of choice then.
the words will take you to the other side.
If you smoke enough pot, you will feel like you went to the other side, but that doesn't mean it's actually happening, dude.
How these words are stringed together.
Hold on, I'm taking
What is the
I'm
other-
taking a break for a second.
What is the other side?
What is the other
Even
side?
Logic,
Yeah,
even
what is on the
Logic
other
can't
side?
stand it anymore.
Sometimes I do have to take a break. I mean, I have a very good tolerance for this kind of stuff. When people are screaming at me, please, can we not watch this anymore? I'm like, come on, this is hilarious. But sometimes even I have
Yeah.
to take a break from it.
Yeah, I figured. Since you ever like watching the really bad movies just to laugh at how bad they
Oh
are?
fuck yeah,
No, it's yeah. Have you ever seen Birdemic?
I have.
Mm.
Yeah, that was good. I watched
Yeah. How about,
the one that I really tortured. Like, I want to start a channel just where I like, this was actually Izet's idea, but I really like this idea. Is a channel where I just torture Izet by making her watch terrible movies, because I made her watch Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas, and it was like, I mean, she was just squirming and miserable the entire time, and I was like, no, 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 we have to watch this. Don't you understand? We have to
oh
see this
God,
movie.
I saw it. It was much worse than I expected it to be.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Have you watched Dingo Pictures?
Dingle, what?
Dingo.
Dingo Pictures? No.
Yeah, they're gone now. A German-based company that makes a lot of quick cash-in knockoff versions of Disney movies. You can see the cover, like the covers of their movies look almost exactly like the Disney characters, even though those Disney characters aren't in their version, and they have just the worst, most lazy, cheap animation possible, where it was like the backgrounds looked like they were drawn in crayon, and they reuse the same shots over and over and over again. The audio is poorly dubbed, and it's as bad as you could possibly imagine an animated cartoon could be.
That sounds fantastic. What do you guys think of on my main channel, just doing like getting Izet maybe, and then watching PureFlix movies?
Are you gonna wear your costumes during the movie?
You know, just talk about it. Like, probably just like play a clip and then show whatever, you know, minimal amount of clips, because obviously they're, you know, copyright
thing. Golden Films is another one, but Dingo is worse. But yes, you could do that. Just don't make it too long, otherwise people aren't going to watch something of that all the way through. Like no more than 20 minutes.
Right. Yeah. No, I wouldn't like do a Mahler style 10-hour review of some bad movie or a PureFlix movie. That would just be cruel.
Why not?
I mean, I might, but I don't think anyone would actually watch it. I would purely be making it just to satisfy myself.
We all want to see the point where you break.
See, I don't know if people know what PureFlix is. PureFlix is Christian Netflix. Just so people understand what I'm talking about. It sounds like a fantastic idea to me. I mean, for my main channel. And then if I want to do other stuff, like other, you know, like your Dingo films or whatever, that would be on a different channel, because that has nothing to do with my channel. But
I'll send you a link to Lion and the King. The Lion and the King. That's like that's my favorite one. My favorite line in the movie. Your father, the Black Panther, is your father. I'll do that now before I forget. I'll just send you in a DM on Twitter.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna play this.
Together in a fantabulous way will help you make the transition to the next level. And this is where you program the mind with key directives. As the mind envisions, you still get the guidance from the audio files of the Cosmic Master. You're not left alone in the dark.
Thanks, Marvel Girl. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but couldn't. Wish it could be more. Love and Merry Christmas to Izet and Baby Elzebub. Spelling? Yeah, don't worry about it. I know what you mean. Basically, baby combined with Beelzebub. You just kind of have to mash the words together. But not a lot of people probably know how to spell Beelzebub either.
You precipitate success by doing these things in a matrix, maybe dodging some bullets and implanting ideas into the heads of others in order to cajole their consciousness and make you appear more likable, socially so. So it's imperative to be totally secluded from exterior influences and trust that the Cosmic Master will get you to the other side. This is your guide. The Cosmic Master is your guide and will help you make the transition to the next level. All sorts of manifestos unfold and unravel once you.
I'm not sure if I actually read all the super chats out loud. I was kind of confused there towards the start of the stream. Let me see. Sarah Lynn said Logic does need super chat. Francesca King said your content is appreciated, and then hearts. And Nighthawk said swoosh. I did read that one for sure. Swoosh and plain, because of Theophilus' swooshes. Just wanted to make sure I actually read them because I was a little bit under caffeinated when we started this.
Swoosh.
And also I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not an experienced streamer. And I probably won't be even after 20 of them.
I sent you the link.
How to be a good streamer?
On like Twitter or something?
Twitter.
Okay, I'll look at it after then.
Yeah, please don't do it right now.
Yeah. The Cosmic Master is your guy. Yeah. This video is kind of boring.
When is the Cosmic Master not boring after 5 minutes?
Yeah, you kind of get the point, don't you? Let me see.
By the way, is anyone in the chat feeling multiple orgasms? I like make the alpha male waves around. Just one last test.
Oh no, we have to find the MILFs because they are the ones who are supposed to be subjected to it.
The chat is just soaked in sperm right now.
Is that what I smell?
So basically we hit the wrong people. Okay, the Cosmic Master completely failed.
Let me see. Let me see who else we got going on. Cosmic Master is fun, but let's see. Fuck it, let's just do Cosmic Master. I got nothing immediately to hand that's fun. Like I'm looking at my subscriptions on my crazy channel, and
we can do the Dingo Picture movie I just sent you.
I don't know if I want to because I think that'll probably get immediately copyright struck.
No. It's loaded. It's on YouTube in multiple places. Just a straight upload.
Okay.
No one cares.
Can you put the link in the side chat of the Hangout then? Because I'm not logged into Twitter over here.
Yeah. All right.
Shane for $1.99. Thank you, and I will take your advice.
Please do. Yeah, Dingo Pictures is dead, so no one cares about their copyright anymore.
Oh, okay.
People upload their stuff all the time.
All right, there's a link. Let's see.
Oops, I lost it.
Okay, this is clearly not right. Hold on, let me open it over here. This is like a Hangouts redirect.
Just Van Rens. Shut up and take my money. No, wait. Keep talking. 10 pounds. No, 10 euros. Sorry.
The Lion and the King, not the Lion King.
Yeah, but look at the cover when it shows up. It's obviously they're trying to trick someone's confused grandparents into thinking it was the Lion King. The weird thing is this movie was originally released on PlayStation.
Oh, really? That's weird.
A lot of the games were released on PlayStation. I'm sorry, their movies were released on PlayStation, PlayStation 2, or DS.
Huh. Hey, Izek, can you read the name of the person who just sent that last super chat?
Joost van Rens.
Thank you. For 10 euros, shut up and take my money. No, wait, keep talking. Thank you very much. 10 euros.
So
that's
in
cool.
delay. We were already talking about it and you were too busy to do stuff.
What do you mean?
I totally didn't notice.
Joost van Rens.
Joost.
It's probably not a J sound, at least not an English J.
Logic, will you ever tackle horoscopes? Probably not. What is there to say about horoscopes?
They don't work. The end.
Yeah.
I know someone maybe if someone makes a video about how they base their life around a horoscope.
Yeah, that's actually a big confusion that people have. Like people say, "Can you talk about such and such topic?" Right? But it's like I kind of need like a video link that is actually like humorous because I only have who I know to look at. Like I try to find crazy channels and stuff, but like if you think that some video is like really prime material for a response, then I can deal with it. But if it's just a topic, it's kind of hard because, you know, a lot of topics don't really have a great deal of like videos that'll work with my format. I could just look at horoscopes in the newspaper and go lol, but
wouldn't make much for good for it wouldn't make for good viewing.
Not really. Logic, would you please play Skeptic's Paradise? Yeah, it's on my channel though. I think it's good if we just leave it there. And Beardbarian's Christmas song is a classic. Now we just want to get into just playing music.
Yeah, we can't. Well, probably not a good idea. Then that might actually get a copyright strike.
Oh, Poisoning the Well would never copyright strike. Beardbarian would never copyright strike me either.
All right.
We could totally go for the Poisoning the Well, though. That one was
I know
awesome.
absolutely nothing about music.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I have what's called musical specific anhedonia, which means I'm incapable of feeling pleasure from listening to music.
Try death metal.
That'll probably blow my ears out.
Mm-hmm. That's the good part.
I won't need to worry about listening to music anymore.
There you go.
All right, let's play the video.
Yeah.
There it is. See, it looks like it looks like
it came off
like
a
the
PS1. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let me turn this up a bit. This is
There was a
Come on.
silence in the jungle again.
wow. The audio
Old
dial
lion
on
was
this
the
thing really sucks.
animal's king again, and the bad panther was driven off.
You remember the Black Panther who gained power in the jungle?
Yeah.
This is the
How are we
best
supposed to
voice
remember
acting ever.
It says, "How do you remember? How do you remember? This is not a sequel. This is the first story." It's like they're just narrating a bunch of stuff that already happened before this movie took place.
You remember the bad Black Panther in the jungle.
The bad Black Panther was scared off. Blah, 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 blah. Remember? No, we don't.
And
All right.
it was the animals owed it to Little Robin's cleverness that they could cheat and drive away the panther.
Since this time, the border of the king was guarded by the elephants.
They're just playing the mouse on a loop. They're not
Exactly.
even syncing the audio with them.
The lion was afraid that the panther would come back and take revenge on him. But the other animals forgot about the panther, and life was going on as usual.
Laughing monkeys for no reason.
Sleep. Why can't anyone sleep around here?
What's for lunch? It's only 12 until 2 o'clock.
And it's already 2 o'clock.
That's not true. It's 3.5 minutes to 2.
That was a that kind of had a bit of an anti-gravity feel to it.
Yeah, just sort of like hit the hippo and then just whirl off and then just teleport off to the side.
It slowed down halfway towards the hippo's head.
It's just a bipedal alligator.
Help!
Look at that. My son is hunting other animals. You were supposed to watch him so that he doesn't get up to any nonsense. Bring him back.
It's not so simple as that. After all, I'm not the youngest one. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
The bipedal alligator.
Robin, hold on. Stop.
This is intolerable.
It is really my favorite part about this whole thing is that the cub Robin, he obviously was a ripoff of the cub Simba, but if you look at his father, the king, he's also a ripoff of Simba, but of the adult Simba. So that means he's his own father.
Trinity explained.
You know that song "I'm My Own Grandpa"?
Yes.
Are you crazy? I nearly overran you. You have to go back to your father immediately. Oh, rubbish. Now Dundee got away.
Yes, if the king orders an audience, aye.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Robin, you are hunting our subjects. That's not the behavior for a future king. It's your job
Oh,
to...
I love that
And
walk
the bear.
cycle.
Okay,
Why
is
was
it
there a
just
bear
me,
walking
or
through?
is this film made with 2 voices only?
4 actually. They only have 4 English actors to dub all their films in English. It was
Okay.
originally a German company.
Oh wow, they went as far as to get it dubbed. That's some. That's like a real
Well,
company.
Well, there's a couple of their videos where they didn't have their original cast, so they just had a father and his young son do all the voices, and it doesn't sync because they didn't edit the audio track at all. They just had the two of them sit in a booth reading and then trying to change the voice a little, but they sometimes forgot to do that. And then you can even hear the page flips as they go through the script.
Which one was this on?
That was their Aladdin one. What do they call? They have an extra L in their Aladdin, so it's Aladdin.
Oh. Did they even need to change that though? Like, did they change the title for copyright reasons?
I don't think so. I don't think
they wouldn't need to change it, right? Because it's like Arabian Nights stuff. Right?
Yeah, I think they just spelled it wrong.
Okay. Aladdin. It sounds like some sort of medicine.
Oh yeah, there's also they
don't forget to take your Aladdin before you go to sleep.
Yeah, it's like an allergy medicine.
They have their own Pocahontas. They have they have Dalmatians 3. They have Lion and the King 2, which is just the same movie we're already watching, except it was re-released on DS, and they put a 2 next to it.
And then people get really confused when it's like, hey, remember the Black Panther who took over the jungle or whatever? They're like, did that happen in Lion and the King 1? Is that going to happen again this time? It's like an infinite looping movie.
Protect the animals.
Go on.
Oh, look at that little face. Look at that little face.
Like,
he's so cute.
His nose is all squished.
Yeah.
It's almost as good as my drawing of Muhammad that the Pakistan government thinks is illegal.
But what you are doing is putting them in fear and horror.
I was only playing.
Right, it was just a joke. We're just friends.
I love that voice.
The Australian crocodile.
Joke, it's not done.
Exactly. I am not allowed to hunt anyone I want to either.
That's not the same. You want to eat them.
Stop arguing.
Who does this little lion eat?
That's his son.
No. I'm saying like, no, it's not the same. You want to eat them. It's like, wait, does the lion eat meat, or is this one of those like Kent Hovind's vegetarian lion?
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, if he doesn't hunt the subjects, are there other animals that aren't allowed in their kingdom that they're allowed to eat?
Yeah, like Shark Tale, where you have sentient fish, but the sharks are just like, well, fuck it, we just eat fish. It's fine.
Or seaweed. The good sharks eat seaweed.
Oh. Was that really in the movie?
Yeah.
I never watched the movie. I only saw some review of it.
Yeah,
good sharks eat seaweed? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the good sharks, they eat seaweed.
That doesn't seem physically possible.
No, they don't have the right teeth or the right digestive system for it. They would die. Remember The Simpsons? We taught a lion to eat tofu, and it's like on death's door.
The only good shark is a shark that commits suicide. Fuck you.
Joke here, joke there. I don't like it. Finished. Play another game. Okay?
It's not easy when your father's the king.
Don't go far away. Don't forget about the Black Panther. Surely he wants revenge, yes.
The elephants will watch us. Come on, Dundee. Let's play with our ball.
No.
What is this?
He just swallowed. What are they swinging on? What are they swinging on? A leaf?
Here, come fetch it.
This is so
You
weird.
guys are crazy. You quarrel about a banana?
But it's mine. I picked it.
That Fritz, he always wants what I have, yeah?
I could take Cosmic Master. I could take Theophilus. I don't know about this.
Maybe let's go back to... And you want me to go for this kind of nonsense on your bloody channel?
Oh,
I
yeah.
want that pay rise, man.
Wakanda will rule the Pride Lands. That'd be an interesting crossover.
Yeah, that's right. Just like when they found the diamonds, yeah. And then the panther took the diamonds from them.
We didn't know the panther was
Diamonds.
that nasty.
All day long we had...
For some reason, diamonds have value to these animals, and the panther stole them, and then hid them. But apparently, the panther doesn't know where he hid them because no one knows where they are.
To work down in a mine to bring out...
I do not have the constitution for this.
the diamonds, and then he kept them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are the diamonds now?
Good question. No idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like it's the penguin monkey.
I'm just gonna go and check my
Looks like a
subscriptions
high
on
school
here.
animation project from a kid.
Oh god, these were all over the dollar stores of America in the 90s and in Europe.
Wait, what were?
These videos.
Oh, I thought you were
And
gonna
they-
say
yeah, they were-
African conflict diamonds because somebody mentioned them in the chat.
No. No, these videos. They were re-released on. They were originally on VHS cassettes, and they were usually released at the same time Disney released one of their movies. So they were, like I said, it was a cash-in attempt. But they were re-released by another company called Phoenix Games on PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and Nintendo DS.
I remember being a kid, like when everything was still on, CDs and whatever and tapes, and you would always have that like dread about picking anything. Like your mom would be like, "Okay, you can get one thing, you can watch one thing," and you would be like, "Oh god," because like 90% of this is gonna suck, and it was always an ordeal trying to pick something because you were stuck with it. If you picked something bad, you were stuck with it for a week.
You talk about the old video rental stores.
Video rental stores, yeah, especially if you were like buying something from them, or sometimes you would have like CDs or tapes at like in stores that weren't really about videos at all. Like I remember just random other stores, and it would be like, oh, this looks cool, it has a cool cover, like I remember like my friend and I found this thing like with these weird like little monsters and stuff on it. Yes. And it was like, this looks cool, it looks like a cool game, and we don't know what it is, but we're gonna get it because it looks awesome. And it turns out it's like some artist's portfolio of just drawings, and we were like, oh.
It was on video form.
It was on a CD.
Oh, where'd you find it?
I don't know. It was I don't remember what kind of store it was. It was, going around doing chores with the parents or whatever, and then.
Yeah. The worst was when you rent a video game that looked like it could be fun, but it's ended like it's an LGN game or something.
Oh god, that happens so often.
It got to the point where I would get so disappointed by the games I was renting. I would just rent Mega Man X every time I went to the video store.
Yeah, exactly. Rent the thing that's dependable.
Yeah.
You probably spend more money than you would have just buying it.
Yeah. It took me 7.5 years to beat the final boss.
Yeah, I had so many Nintendo games, but most of them were just shovelware garbage. Yeah. NES was a terrible system. Like, it was super fun, the games that were good, but then the games that were bad were so bad.
Yeah, you should see my library of Super NES and NES games. Most of them I never even played because I found like a box of old games that were, most of which were terrible. There was a few really great finds like Castlevania and Contra,
right?
Super Mario World, but most of them were just the utter crap that were just people trying to cash in on games. I mean, I don't know why Nintendo let so many licensed games like that onto their system. That's what killed Atari 2600.
Yeah, it was a weird decision. You never really wanted to buy a game. We only ever bought like the $1 to maybe $3 games that the video store was done with. Because I don't think I ever bought a game new because it was always that problem. If you're gonna
remember the movie we're watching now was a licensed PlayStation game. It had Sony's logo on it.
That's actually kind of shitty.
Yeah. There were lots of them. There was a Snow White and the 7 clever little boys.
Okay.
But it looks like Snow White and the 7 dwarves on the cover. They look nothing like the characters in the actual movie or game, but they're like creepy porcelain doll versions of those characters.
Do they have beards?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense for clever little boys.
I just go to Google Images and search for Snow White and the 7 clever little boys.
Can I not?
Okay.
It just sounds like torture. I don't really.
So these videos are.
Ah!
What the hell was that?
I just looked at it and the image just.
You haven't been watching.
So you like watching horrible movies, but Dingo is too much for you?
No. How do I explain this properly? I like the pain of it, except that I also don't.
Yeah. Like eating spicy food.
It's kind of like it's like a weird form of masochism where it's like you have to really struggle to get through it, but then afterwards you're laughing your ass off about it.
Yeah. This is what I showed my girlfriend this on our third date.
You're meant to be together.
Yeah. But I must say, it can be worse. So, in the third line of the search results for Google Images, there's a photo of that chick from Twilight. What was her name again?
Bella Swan or Kristen
Yeah,
Stewart?
that one that didn't have any emotions.
Kristen Stewart, I think, is the actress's name.
Yes.
She took
So there's a
lessons
photo
from the
of her
Cosmic
from
Master.
some Snow White impression.
If
I
you
don't know what is worse, that cover or that photo.
If you want to attract the sexy vampire, you have to be bland.
By the way, Logic, I linked you in sidebar. I linked you the cover art.
Let me show this.
Yeah, I think it's worth a look.
Okay, I'll put this up. Let me see here. There we go.
I've seen this movie. There's actually one of the seven clever boys is an obvious blackface character. Even plays the saxophone like a blues singer.
Gotta tick that diversity box.
My question is why
Crossing
does Snow White look more like a witch than the witch? I mean, that is like a ghastly. It looks like a really bad Undertaker took care of a corpse, a really like long dead corpse.
It's like someone's first time using a 3D modeling software.
Mm-hmm.
Though I think the trees came from MS Paint. They're very flat looking.
Remember, that's the PlayStation 2 era. The graphic wasn't that great back then. But I must say, her arms are pretty weird. Like,
well, this isn't even graphics. This is just cover art. The video looks nothing like this. Nothing.
Yeah, but
like
look at the
all.
right arm. It's like twisted 180 degrees. I think that arm is broken.
That's the least of the problems. The weird part is even the game itself doesn't run very well. Cat Icarus did a review on this movie, and it was like making his PlayStation 2 run really hot, and then it warped the disc and it never ran again.
Wow.
It's like there's like multiple layers of incompetence in this thing.
That's amazing.
I mean, it's a console. Like, nobody knows what the console has as product power, so you never know if your game demands too much power or too little power.
But there's nothing in this to demand power. It's just a crappy video to make it a game. When they released these on the DS or PlayStation, they would put like little like flood fill art projects or puzzle pieces were all with images from the movie, just really basic games. And then there's this one thing you click on to watch the actual video. 2.5 stars on Amazon.
Yeah, but not even available.
You can find...
Okay, this...
Should we continue with Lion and the King?
Yes.
We're looking for... They're talking about the diamonds the Panther had before he was banished.
Them, that's for sure.
Let's ask the vultures. After all, they're his spies.
Ding, ding, ding. Dingo always plays that music in the background in the movies. Did you see the cut where it restarted the animation?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened to the Panther's diamonds?
Why? What happened to the diamonds? The bear says when he was chased away, he didn't have the diamonds with him. Really? He took the diamonds to a hiding place that same evening.
Where is that?
If we knew, then it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
A hiding place. That's cool. You're gonna look for a treasure. Do you want to join me, Dundee?
Sounds good to me. When do we start?
Now.
The lion's mouth looks like a ball sack.
Yeah, I mean the nostrils of a cat's point outward and up, not straight down like a human's.
I mean, that's a humanoid lion then.
Well, it did briefly turn into a bipedal creature when it kicked the
No,
coconut.
we haven't lost anything, but nevertheless, we want to find something.
We want to find the panther's treasure.
The panther's treasure?
Yeah, the vultures told us that it was in a secret hiding place.
Someone made a very good suggestion in the chat. Why don't you watch one of your old videos, like the very, very old ones, or the very first?
Yeah, good suggestion. How about we don't?
Come on. Actually, one of the pivoted ones, the very, very bad ones.
No.
Ooh, I want that gold mine.
Our standards aren't that low. Now let's watch this crappy dingle pictures.
Yeah. No, I'm not even in disagreement with you. You're actually right.
Logic, I want to watch an old video. I go down on my Patreon pledge.
You know, at least
think about if you want that meal tomorrow.
I will say, at least my old videos were intentionally shitty. Like, it's not like I didn't know. That's the difference, maybe. I mean, I wasn't trying to like sell it to anyone. That was back when I was just making videos just because with like 3 viewers. I wasn't trying to put it on like Sony's online store.
Yeah, my first video, I'm literally balancing the camcorder on my hand like this and reading from a script on my monitor.
Want to find it?
Surely you're not allowed to do that. First, I have to ask the king before you go on a search.
This is. I'm skipping
It
ahead.
can happen to us here, can it?
No, I don't think so.
My
Oh,
father is
you missed the best line though.
What best line?
The diamonds are in this area. The panther.
When you missed the part where the Black Panther's cub and Robin met.
Is it here?
Volunteer who will scout out the situation.
Yeah, after
in
this.
Lion's
Shortly after
country.
this.
Oh, there.
Nobody likes me. Do you think my father will be more kind to me if he gets his diamonds back? Maybe.
J-Bog says, that's a really convenient defense logic. I don't care if it's convenient. I'm sticking with it. That's the official story.
This Panther's mother is a gorilla with no explanation given.
Ew, that's creepy.
I think so. They'll keep going. They have a new plan every day, but nothing happens. One should think about that very carefully. The elephants know your father, and they'll make sure he doesn't cross the border. But they don't know me. Anyway, do you know where the hiding place is? It's not that easy. Do you know where the hiding place is?
No, but I...
Yeah, and this is like answering a question with a question's retarded cousin. Answering a question with the same question. Do you know where the hiding place is? It's not that easy. Do you know where the hiding place is?
The gorilla kind of looks like the Cosmic Master. Yeah.
Got the same haircut. Oh, sorry, we're both
My
trying to play it.
I know where panthers hide their treasures. When it gets dark, I will sneak over the border.
Oh, no.
Build the wall.
The little panther waited until everybody
Narration
was
again for some reason.
Then he sneaked away in the dark.
It's easier than he guessed. The elephants didn't do their job very well. Nearly everyone was asleep. Only an old elephant blinked from time to time.
When the little panther had crossed the border, he looked for a little bush and waited for the morning.
What are you doing there?
Hi.
You're crazy. Don't close your mouth when I'm cleaning your teeth.
Wow, that was a real underreaction to that, actually.
Look at, you can see that there's the back half of the alligator is cut off because they have the visual garbage area.
I like that the birds, you know, the bird almost just died from being chomped by an alligator. And
You're
says,
crazy.
You're crazy. Don't close your mouth when I'm cleaning your teeth.
Sorry.
I should think so.
I let him clean my teeth. You want me to do you too?
No, I'm not crazy.
But it's important. Otherwise, you won't be able to eat, and later you'll get dentures like Uncle Albert and chattering when you're talking.
Lions have dentures.
Nonsense. Lions don't.
Apparently,
need
they
that.
also have diamonds, or at least value diamonds for some reason.
For some things much more important.
And such as?
The panther.
And?
I'm always told, Robin, don't do this, don't do that. The panther might come along.
That would make you very nervous.
Well, and I've thought if we could find the diamonds, the panther wouldn't have any reason to come back, and nobody need be afraid of him anymore.
That sounds convincing, but sorry, there's a little snag in it, I think.
Why?
We're not allowed to hunt for the diamons.
Oh dear, once we have found the diamonds, my dad will be very proud of us.
Where does this panther come in?
Well, if you think so. He's not my father.
Couple of
Well,
minutes. The
let's
panther's
go.
already across the border now.
Immediately.
Something, then I think I would
By
dig
the way,
it up.
Logic, I posted you the video which brought you and Iseth together.
Oh, yeah.
Let's watch it.
No.
Come on,
I mean,
we
that one's
as-
nowhere near as cringy as the ones that we should be watching if we're going to do that.
Okay, then show us the most cringy ones.
Maybe after
Yeah.
this.
Patreons demanded.
Maybe after this.
Oh, squirrels dig, but panthers don't dig. They climb.
I would hide the diamonds on a tree too.
On a tree. That makes me laugh.
We'd have found them very easily.
You are accept.
Nice running animation.
Yeah,
2
great.
frames of running animation. That's how all the characters in these movies run. Just the
It's so late. I'm afraid I've overslept.
Wow, that is the worst walk cycle I've ever seen.
There is nothing. What a pity. It would have been so nice if I had found them in the very first cave. So let's keep.
We're going to listen to your phone call.
I sent it to the voicemail.
Aww.
Looking. Here's
Rev68 seems Logic isn't quite the masochist he claims. Yeah, I'm double dog daring you. Okay, but first we have to see when they meet.
nothing. What a pity. I would have liked to found it in the very first cave. I'll
That
keep
rock
looking.
cube shaped.
Some more. Who are you?
I am, well,
But you're a panther. Get off. Panthers have nothing to do around here.
but I won't do anything. I just want to look around a bit.
Look around? For whom are you looking around for?
I'm just talking in general.
I don't believe you. You look like the bad Black Panther who used to lie again and again.
My father doesn't lie.
Your father, the Black Panther, is your father? I'll tell you that.
Is that the line?
Yes. Your father, Black Panther, is your father? Best line of the movie. It's like they're waving at each other.
That was quite near.
Yeah, it was.
And then all of a sudden they're friends?
Well, the terror brought them together.
Jesus. All right. Let me see. Where is this?
Robin's racist.
Can I switch accounts without, like, fucking up the live stream? This is a good question.
No.
No?
What if you? Well, maybe you can log into your other account in another browser.
Or you have to open another
it should work over
window.
here.
I think that helps sometimes too.
Now kiss. I don't think Dingo is that progressive. The Robin is a boy lion, but he's voiced by a woman. Actually, I think so is Mew Mew.
Mew Mew's a boy?
Yeah, they're both boys.
Okay.
Who's Mew Mew?
The Black Panther's cub.
Oh.
His name's Mew Mew. Yeah, Sarah Lynn agrees. Use another browser and log in with that account.
Let me see here.
I'm going to play it again.
Nothing can happen to us here, can it?
No, I don't think so.
My father always laughs at me being afraid of thunderstorms.
Mine as well.
He always calls me a coward. But we're not cowards at all, are we?
No, we're not.
What's your name?
Mew Mew and yours?
Robin.
Robin!
Oh dear, Piri, I think I better go. Otherwise, she might come in here and my father finds out we met. We'll be in big trouble.
Can we see each other again?
I think we should, why not? But you can't tell anybody.
Okay.
See you soon.
That's what I imagine. You hit yourself from...
The walk animation is back.
And that is why God is a non-existent character who would be a complete douchebag if he did exist. Fuck you,
Oh no.
What
Oh, it's the
the
episode
fuck?
where
Did
Logic
someone
died.
refeed me? Logic.
The first time he
Or
died.
Vader? No, Yahweh. Up here. Oh, your beard looks like shit.
Yeah, sorry. I used too much gel this morning.
Looks like a cotton t-shirt.
You know, all this time I thought that green wall behind you was a green screen. You just decided not to replace it. That was just the wall of the place you used to live in?
That's the wall of the place I still live in.
Oh. Okay. I guess Logic moved, but you didn't.
Yeah, Logic moved a bunch of times.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you ever need a green screen, you don't need to make one. You can just use that wall.
That's not a green wall.
It isn't?
No, it's just a white wall. I just washed out the video so it would not look so much like a plain wall.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
What do you want?
Look at that. See, you can even see the ventilation up top. See that kind of square
is
part?
That what it is?
That's like the vents through the ceiling.
Is that you?
Yeah.
All right.
It's always me.
I thought so.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I watched your old stuff.
True enough. You could have at least got a black one though. You look old as...
Yeah, me too. This is very painful for me. I hope people appreciate what I'm doing for you people.
hell.
I ought to. I'm older.
Yeah, but you look decrepit, like deathbed frail.
I was going for wise and fatherly.
Hate to tell you, but it didn't work.
Oh. You know, nobody ever said that to me before.
I know, you've created a world full of insane sycophants.
Well, I'm aware of that. I'm not stupid. Damn, I wish I could change this face now.
My voice acting was as good as that thing we were just watching. I'm almost as good as what was the lion's name? Robin?
Yeah, Robin.
Yeah,
your father, the Black Panther, is your father.
Yeah, I'm almost up to that level. I'm getting there. I'm working on it.
I believe in you, man.
I can do it.
Security after some Christian terrorists bombed the pearly gates.
Something.
What?
With that Yahweh voice, with that monotonous Yahweh voice. You know, slightly pitch it up and you sound just like the Cosmic Master.
I was thinking you sound like the guy who imitates the voice from the Monster Mash. Oh,
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. That is the creepiest mask I own. Look at that.
No eyes in that mask.
Look at how terrifying that is.
Why'd you cover the bottom half of the mask?
Because that was kind of my thing. Was like, it's not just me covering the bottom half of my face with a t-shirt. Even if I'm wearing a mask, I still cover the bottom half of my face with a t-shirt because that's just what people do in my universe. That was my idea. Yeah. If you notice, like Satan, like Lucifer, Yahweh, Mephistopheles, and I think that's it.
You should have photoshopped the shirt over Padre's face.
Yeah. Well, this kind of is, isn't it? Look, that looks very much like Padre.
Yeah, I think Padre looks a little more photoshopped.
Yeah.
Padre looks like he's half cartoon.
That's true.
St. Peter lost his head, and it's a hard choice to let him go, but without his eyes or ears, he had trouble validating new entrants. If I change my face, it won't match my ID card anymore.
Couldn't you just change the card, too?
Everyone knows that once I make a rule, I can't change it. That's why I broke off a bit of myself to birth the son who I had killed to allow myself to forgive everybody. Didn't even get that right, though. I should have corrected the book first.
Corrected it, eh? About that.
Hey, I know. Don't even get me started. It's not my fault. A bunch of tribalistic, genocidal goat fuckers decide to write down their sick dominance fantasies and fever dreams, and everyone blames me. They always blame me.
Oh, okay. What did you want to correct?
I wanted to toss it. Before that thing was written, I'd already started a book, you know? I was about to publish it before the goat fuckers beat me to it. Figured I'd wait around.
Man, I was an edgy boy.
Just referring to the old ancient Christians as the goat fuckers.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's more like the ancient Jews, to be fair, but
yeah.
Don't want to go there.
Right, yeah.
Don't want to go there in this live stream. I will get banned from Patreon.
Actually, you might. I hate to tell you this, but you might start losing support again. There's a new article out. Patreon just changed its rules apparently to more match the reasoning they used to ban Sargon.
Why don't they just accept the loss and just Jesus Christ? Why do they have to be this?
You have to triple down.
It's gonna be a poor month next month.
Oh, good luck. Well, I don't know. I might be able to increase my Patreon support next month once I start. I mean, not next month. Next spring when I start working full time.
It's not like you have to make up. I mean, yeah. There's so many people going as well that like. I mean, it's cool and all, but you know. Let me see what we're at. Here.
I can't make up for everyone.
No, I know, like that, but that's the point. It's like a drop in the bucket. There's so many people leaving. Like I've had people join as well, but I'm still at minus 213 in pledges, minus 42 patrons, and that's even including everyone who's like increased their pledges and joined as well. So it's. And the thing is, it's not like they're going over. It's not like they're going over to some other option. Like I have 3 different options.
It's hopping.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a little depressing, honestly. Looking at these numbers. Yeah.
That was a horrible timing. Like, couldn't they do that in the middle of summer or something?
Yeah. Why do they have to always do this shit at Christmas? Oh well.
Good luck. Just chin up, man. Chin up. Chin up.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Distraction. Come on. Let's watch something funny. Distraction.
This is not funny. This is painful. You're making me watch something very painful.
Years though to see if the Bible.
It's so bad that it's good, man.
Oh, hey, you just got another super chat.
Nighthawk, $20. Hey, I'm doing my best, lol. Thank you for doing your best. But you know, yeah, it's definitely not on, like, it's not remotely on any one person to try to increase their support or anything, especially if people are like, I mean, people have their own things to deal with, you know. It's just annoying that Patreon acts like this and doesn't just accept that they're in the wrong in this case and just, I don't know, reverse it and, you know, do something else. I don't know.
Digging their heels in.
It's getting me all flustered now, huh?
I mean, I see that not just with companies, but like with real people too. They're dead wrong, but they just feel like they would lose more face if they admitted they are wrong. So they just dig their heels in, and they just make themselves look worse and worse and worse.
By the way, is Jack Conte even like? He hasn't tweeted anything. I haven't heard him making any public statements. Like, is he even in control of that company anymore, or is it just his Trust and Safety Council?
Yeah.
Which is, by the way, any company that has a Trust and Safety Council, I do not trust.
1984-ish.
Yeah, that sounds really creepy. It sounds like Ministry of Truth.
Doubt. They'd already published their book, so might as well save the printing costs if it accomplishes the same thing, you know.
Well, you kind of should have seen the outcome of that.
I know. Tight budget.
What was your book about?
It just said, "Think, moron," in 100-point font for 1,800 pages.
Yeah, that's about...
That's a good book.
Yeah. Very good book.
I know a lot of people could use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we really needed. Why didn't you publish it once you saw how badly the Bible was working out?
Well, since so many people already had a Bible, I was planning to just replace the text with mine.
And?
Mephistopheles beat me up and took it.
You what?
Did I stutter?
You said you were Yahweh, right?
Yes, what about it?
Isn't Yahweh supposed to be almighty or something?
I wish. Mephistopheles keeps taking my lunch money every day. You know how hungry I get staring at that snack machine with no change to buy anything?
Oh, by the way, you'll have to show me where that is after. I've got, $2.75. I assume I'll be here for a while, or am I going down? Because some people gently implied that that was the case.
There is no down.
Oh. So you don't burn the people you don't like?
No, all we really do is shoot the brain-dead fundies into a corner to wallow in their own drool and bump into the walls. Hey, listen,
Definitely edgy boy.
Maybe I don't know. I still I don't know. I know you don't have the hat anymore, but I still think you should bring back this logic in some sort of weird time warp crossover thing.
I actually tried to get this same hat, and I bought a hat that I thought was the same hat, but they sent me like my current hat, the good hat, but it showed the shitty hat in the picture, and I was like, guys, why did you show me a picture of the shitty? I want the shitty hat. I don't want the good hat. I don't want the good modern hat. Yeah. I don't want the hat that actually looks cool. I want the one that like it's made out of flimsy fabric and has like a brim that just kind of sticks up around all sides.
You would have still the shitty hat if not for the fact that we tried to like get it small and then shrink it.
Yeah, I think we tried to like stretch it so it would actually fit properly, and what else did we try? We tried a couple of things and it just did not work out very well, and I was kind of just like, well, it's pretty much busted now, and then I just threw it in the garbage.
You know, I think at one point it was looking so bad that we decided if we throw it in the dryer it would still work.
Yeah, it was it doesn't look that bad in the video because it wasn't destroyed then, but it was incredibly painful to wear because it was way too small.
It was like pinching your ear. It was like pinching your ears to the sides of your head.
It was like pinching my entire forehead, like my entire scalp. So you would like have your blood flow to
red ring around it.
Yeah. Oh, I could not film for very long without.
Have like the Frankenstein markings on his forehead.
Yeah.
Why did you have that hat?
I don't know. I just had it. I wanted a top hat, and I found a top hat, and then I bought a top hat.
Well, maybe you can just reuse some of your original footage and then just redub it.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, it works for Dingo Films.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you have lots of stuff that was cut out that you never used.
I don't have any raw video anymore.
Oh, I save everything I've ever made, even the old. I mean, I started making YouTube videos with Windows Movie Maker, so I can't open those project files anymore. So they don't have that.
You know, raw video.
I still have everything.
Raw video is so big that it's just not worth saving. Like I saved the videos.
That's why I have an 8 terabyte external hard drive now.
Yeah, well, I didn't have that back then. So, yeah. It's fine.
But by the way, I checked what that was with the Patron and the rules, and they also said there was a second incident. I remember that VidCon panel where Anita Sarkeesian called Sargon a garbage human?
Yeah.
That was harassment because he told other people to blockade the first 3 rows.
Oh, so now they're trying to make up reasons post hoc for why they did it?
Yeah.
Yes, the new employee checked those situations again that the predecessor let slide, so...
He was sitting politely in an audience, but because he picked the front row, that was harassment because he knew that she would recognize him.
No, because he organized shitlords to also blockade rows 2 and 3.
Just being there that was harassment for her.
Anita Sarkeesian saw it, so it is harassment.
I mean, he's done and said some stupid and shitty things, but in this case, I think he's in the right.
I mean, he's pretty much an asshole, but the problem is, it's hard to work against an asshole, which is technically right. So you can always claim the high ground, and you don't want to fight against someone on the high ground.
These service providers, they're always so worried about their about the way they look to people who are offended by everything.
I mean, they
And
could
everyone-
just have let that slide, and still no one would bat an eye because everyone is currently hating Bethesda, EA, and Blizzard.
Hitch, you want to come with? We won't exactly be having any interesting theological discussions, obviously, but maybe we can argue about a rock or something.
Why wouldn't we have a theological discussion? Am I to take you at your word that you're Yahweh? For all I know, I've been dosed and you're playing a prank on me. Like I said, you look like an old man with a t-shirt on his face.
Well, I assure you I'm real.
That's what I'd expect you to say if you were pranking me. Create a universe right now.
Do what?
Create a universe. Go on, you're God, right? Should be easy.
Why would it be easy? How is creating a universe fucking easy? It's a fucking universe.
Your fan club's book says you created this one easily enough.
I told you, they made that up.
So what do you do?
I drink.
So the God everyone...
Okay, I'm satisfied with that one.
Is that
I mean,
still
yeah,
on,
I mean,
the
yeah,
pilot?
yeah. The quality isn't the greatest, but I mean, you gotta the content's wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
talks about is just a tall old man who drinks through a cotton t-shirt?
Well, I own the club.
Heaven, you mean?
Of course.
Did you build the club at least?
I bought it.
It's fucking heaven. Who was selling it?
Osiris. Real bargain. I've almost paid off the mortgage already. And it's got some good reviews, so I'm doing pretty well.
So you're not the only god either.
Nope, they're all real.
Well, fuck me sideways and call me Mary Magdalene. Look how wrong I was. Anyway, you want to go meet Hitchens?
Yeah, we'll be late already. Christopher already is my biggest fan. I don't want to keep him waiting too long.
Alright, but let's stop by the snack machine first, alright? I'll get you some goldfish or something.
Haha! Yahweh, give me all your lunch money, you winner.
Yes, sir.
You don't take that from him, man. Mephistopheles, why don't you go get your own lunch money?
My mother is poor and can't afford... Hey, wait a minute, who's this guy? Give me your lunch money or burn, butt munch.
No.
This is so bad.
Oh.
Nice couch.
Oh. Oh. Good, it was all a dream. All a dream.
Money, now!
This is so fucking terrible.
Did you do a split screen?
Oh, yeah, I did a split screen. It was a badass split screen.
Actually, I think I can see the line in the cushion right by your.
Oh,
your
you
left
could.
elbow.
You could. You definitely could. Let me go back. Yeah, you can see the line right there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did you use to do the split screen effect?
Just did it in Vegas.
I just took two shots and
Just put them side by
squeezed
side,
them together.
basically. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Why was the lighting different on the right video?
I don't think it's the lighting. I think it's because when I'm sitting on the couch, it like creates a shadow where the impression of my
right.
body is, and it's not quite like when I'm not there. It's not creating the shadow. So yeah.
Yeah, you need someone to like sit to like fill the seat to keep the contours the same.
Yeah, or like make the line differently so that it's not like straight vertical. It kind of scoops around the shadows or something.
Yeah, if you can do that.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Let's see. I'm not gonna watch another one of these.
No.
The bee to stop you
Wait.
from Heaven Gate.
Nothing. Go on.
Atheist, your journey begins. I have to see what this is. This is requirement.
The journey begins when an atheist, glory to God, disown, disprove the existence of God. My friend, I'm telling you, as you hear me, you can't see my you can't see my face, but you can hear my voice. God is too great to be unknown. You living in a life that God has given you, and you turn around and slap him.
Okay. You turn around and slap him. Why atheists running to Scientology church? I don't think
What?
that's a thing. Yeah,
Who said that?
Huh?
He said atheists are running the Scientology church.
Why atheists run into Scientology church?
For those
Yeah,
that
I think
are in
maybe he's confusing atheists with Hollywood.
Scientology might be a way that seem right unto a man, but the end thereof is the way of death. Many people have ran to Scientology thinking that that is the solution of your atheism or solution of your non-existence of God. But listen, my friend, Scientology is a cop-out.
Killing your thetans is your solution to their non-existence of God.
For you to not to know the Savior that can save your soul. So being a Scientologist don't mean you're religious. Being Scientologist don't mean that you're coping with the true God. It make you be happy, but it's more to life than being happy, because happy means something happening. But when you know the Savior of the universe, which is not Haber, which is not Diametics, my friend, being
the Savior of the universe is not Diametics.
Whatever the hell that means.
Dianetics. He means Dianetics.
Okay, but wait. He says Scientology makes you happy, which I highly challenge. And then he says, but happiness is not, like God, because, it's something happening, and where he got that from, I don't know. But didn't he in his own video say that you do not find happiness, or you're not happy, and therefore you will go to hell?
Oh yeah, that's true. That was one of his B's, right? It wasn't happiness. It was like what was it? Yeah, but it was basically if you're not happy, you'll go to hell.
Yeah.
Weird.
Being a Scientologist is not a Christian. It is a part of being a Christianity, because Christianity don't cope with the true.
Did he say being a Scientologist is not being a Christian? Well, yeah, that's kind of the point, right? Let me go back.
Christian. It is a part, my friend, being a Scientologist is not a Christian. It is a part of being a Christianity, because Christianity don't
part
cope.
Of being Christianity?
I think he says it isn't part of being Christianity.
Okay.
Scientologists aren't Christians? Oh my god. What a revelation.
Are Muslims Christians?
I don't think so. I think Muslims might actually not be Christians.
Wow.
That my whole world is falling apart due to this new information.
Grass? Corn grass?
Corn grass? What? what are you talking about?
It's a reference. I thought you might get it. Never mind.
So I'm not part of the in group for this reference.
Have you ever watched Riff Tracks?
No, I haven't actually.
It's the same guys who did the last 7 seasons of the last 5 seasons of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I've heard of it. I have heard of it. I just haven't actually watched it.
That was a reference from one of the skits they did.
I see.
With the true God, and glory to God. So you all that are atheists and coping and running to Scientology, that's not the way out. The way out is Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man come to the Father but by me.
Hey, atheists who are going to religion X, that's not the right way. Go to religion Y. Because I said so.
No, not you said so. Jesus said
so. Yeah.
The person who, represents that religion.
The God of my religion said that my religion is true.
It's like they don't understand that that we don't have the same brain that you have. So just because you feel that your religion is super true isn't a reason for us to believe it's true.
Yeah, that's an odd attitude that I see a lot. Like this whole atheists actually all believe that Christianity is true or that God is real or whatever. It's like, no, I genuinely do not. You're actually gonna have to convince me. And if you come up to me and you tell me you believe God is real, well, now I know you're full of shit. You've just told me in as many words that you are full of shit. I mean, how is that supposed to convert anyone?
I don't understand how they can be so unaware of how other people that other people think differently than them. I mean, it's like are all evangelicals autistic? Is that like a new is evangelical Christianity now supposed to be added to the autism spectrum?
Yeah, they haven't like fully developed a theory of mind. They don't understand that like other people are actually other entities with different processing of information.
That's heresy. By the way, Logic, I linked you. I checked in the meantime because of that legal request from Pakistan.
Yeah.
It seems like that's not very uncommon, and Twitter has statistics about it. And basically, so far, Twitter never even withheld a tweet in Pakistan.
That's good.
So you can check. You can check the statistics. I posted it in the Hangout chat.
Yeah. It's like, but I don't quite understand why they bother like with the legal notices. It's like, yeah, I know a whole bunch of stuff that I say is illegal in all kinds of different countries. I don't need to notice about it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess it's I'm not sure what they were going with that. Was there any potential consequences?
No, they're just like, hey, we received the Pakistan government bitched to us, so we're just telling you that they bitched to us.
That is like, just so you are able to get like legal representation if you want to go against that.
I guess maybe what it means is that maybe it literally is just don't go to Pakistan. Maybe that's the only reason they actually send that to you. Pakistan knows what you're up to. You probably will not be able to get into the country, or you will be arrested. So don't go.
Know that they know when you've been bad or good.
Will be able, sorry. You will be able to get in. You won't be able to get out.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, about what we were saying before, I had a classmate when I was still in college. He told me that Jesus Christ is the only deity that was ever born to a virgin. That's what makes him special. That's what makes him true. And I told him that there's a lot of much older myths, mythical figures that were religious figures that were also born from virgin births. So then he accepted my challenge, and I sent him an email with a list of all of these figures that were both older than Christianity and were born from virgins. And I talked with him the next day, and he says, when I saw that list, I couldn't stop laughing. All those gods you sent me, they're myths. Jesus is real.
Yeah.
Good one.
It's like S.J. Thomason's argument. Like, she always goes on and on about how these people, died because of their belief in Jesus. And then people bring up, well, yeah, a lot of people die about their beliefs in all kinds of stuff. People have wrong beliefs all the time. And she's like, yeah, but they actually saw the risen Christ. That's the difference. It's like, how is that a difference?
I'm so glad religion is declining.
Huh?
I'm so glad that the proportion of religious people is declining.
Yeah. Brainery sent SEK $200. Does anyone know what that is? SEK.
Oh, what is SEK currency code? I got it.
Glory to God. Thanks for the live stream. You're welcome. And thank you very much for your 200 SEKs. I don't know what a SEK is, but we will figure that out.
Oh.
Let me see. 200
SEK,
Swedish krona.
Swedish crowns?
Okay, cool. Nice. Thank you very much. That's like 30 Canadian dollars. Sweet.
0.11. It's 11. It's 11 cents. Or one SEK is 11 cents in US dollars.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you. Sex.
Yeah. I gotta get going. I got work tonight.
Yeah, it's getting kind of long, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been doing this 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's fun, though.
All right.
All right. Well, good having you. Do you want to plug anything? You can go ahead and plug your channel and stuff if you want to.
All right, sure. To the 30 some odd people in here, my name is J.R. Chadwick. I also make YouTube videos. I haven't had much time for the last few months, but I should be getting back into it soon. My youtube.com/user/J.R. Chadwick. There I am. find me, subscribe to me, and yeah, I have a single Patreon supporter, so I make $5 per video. Not much, but I'm proud to have one supporter. I'm sure the fact that the supporter has the same name as my mom is just a coincidence. That wasn't a joke.
Oh,
It
okay.
really is my mom. It was nice of her.
Very nice of her. Yeah, go subscribe. Go subscribe, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks for the shout out. The description of the Hangout chat.
Logic.
Right.
Put the link in the description.
It is in the description. Or wait, in the description of the video. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
I'll do it once it actually shows up because I'm not seeing it even in my video list to edit. So
you mean my my YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'll put it in the description of the Hangout afterwards.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
See ya. Thanks for coming. All right. Well, I guess I might as well jump off too then, eh?
Yeah, see you next time.
Yeah. Maybe next time we don't have to watch any Life Journey Church.
No, I'm trying to search since Twitter does publish those notes, but for some reason the Lumen database where they have it, you cannot sort by date and by keyword. You can either do one or the other.
Oh.
Edit yeah, and it's a lot of stuff. But yeah, have fun, Logic, and see you in a month.
Yeah, see you soon. And thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for all of the super chats. That was awesome. And yeah, all right. Well, I'll try to do a live stream, another live stream, like a Patreon stream, and also another live stream in January. I just haven't had much time for it lately, but I'm trying to get this live stream channel going. It's just sometimes I have other stuff to do, so you know how it is. All right, let's see. Where can I go to turn it off? There we go. See ya.
Bye, everyone.